miss all that? Luckily, you can chat with Progressive on our app, online, or over the phone without missing a single one of those times the ball goes through the metal circle. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Thunder Basketball is sponsored by Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. And MidFirst Bank, the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's game time. Now the voice of the Thunder, Matt Pinto, brings you the starting lineups. Sponsored by Kia, movement that inspires. This is Oklahoma City Thunder Basketball on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
Thunder were the best home team in the regular season at 35-6, and they showed off some home muscle in Game 1 in historic ways, winning 131-80 over the Grizzlies, and there will be no alteration in the starting five for Memphis from the outset of Game 2. Memphis under the guidance of interim head coach Tuomas Isolo, who was 4-5 the final 9 after replacing Taylor Jenkins and obviously lost his first foray into postseason basketball in the NBA. The 42-year-old Finland native is trying to get his team righted in Game 2 tonight. John Morant's starting point guard and his two-time All-Star, 6'2", 174. Sixth-year man from Murray State had 17 in Game 1 and 17 shots. Scottie Pippen Jr. was foul-plagued in Game 1 against the Thunder at 6'1", 185 at the shooting guard. A third-year pro from Vanderbilt scored only 2 on 1 of 9 shooting, missed all 4 of his three-pointers, and had 3 turnovers. Desmond Bane was completely shut down in Game 1 by the Thunder. Bane averages 19 in the regular season. He averaged 27 in the 2 play-in games, but only 9 on 3 of 12 shooting in Game 1. 6'5", 215 at the small forward spot in his 5th year from TCU. Jaren Jackson Jr. is a 2-time All-Star at the power forward at 6'10", 242. In his 7th year from Michigan State, had 4 points, 3 rebounds in the opener. And Zach Edey at 7'4", 305. The rookie from Purdue will man the middle for the Grizzlies. Edey with 4 points, 9 rebounds in the opener. Now it's time for you to meet the number 1 seed in the Western Conference, the Thunder starting 5, entering Game 2 on their home floor tonight.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 2, point guard, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Kicks to Shai. Slicing baseline, leaps and leans, a floating 7-footer over Edey, a beauty, lofted it home high.
Jalen Williams, number 8, small forward for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Long leading Dub, he's out in the open court, takes it home ferociously with a big two-hand flush. Timeout Grizzlies.
Lou Dort, number 5, guard, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hits Dort, sets himself for a left wing 3 that's on the way. Cha-ching a Thunder money ball, the barrage continues.
Isaiah Hartenstein, 55, center, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Dub long leads Hartenstein, long lead the rim for a two-hand dunk. Oh, the Thunder running away up 27.
Chet Holmgren, number 7, athlete, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Holmgren sets his feet, squares his shoulders, angle right three-pointer, nothing but that. Cha-ching a Thunder money ball. OKC as sharp as they were to end the half to begin the third.
This is Mark Dagnall, and we are the Oklahoma City Thunder.
John Goble, Brian Forte, and John Butler, the whistleblowers for Game 2 as they are in full throat in Loud City. Adorned in the blue T-shirts tonight, so a sea of blue greets the Grizzlies as they stared down the throat of the Lion, and that is the number 1 seed in the West entering this playoff series, the Thunder. Jason Goldenberg, by the way, is the alternate tonight. Should he be summoned, he would work as one of the refs. Thunder clad in those blue, Oklahoma blue uniforms with white numerals and letters trimmed in orange, yellow, and navy blue. Moving left to right across your radio dial this opening half. The Grizz are in road white, navy blue numerals trimmed in a lighter shade of blue. Thunder know what it's like to lose an opening game big. They fell by 32 in San Antonio in the opening game of the semifinals in the West in 2016. Won the second game by 1, bouncing back solidly. They understand the dynamic involved here. Edey and Holmgren await the opening tip. It's back tap by Holmgren, gathered by Dub. Thunder will have the ball to open tonight by rule to begin the fourth quarter as well. Dub straight away, Bane on him. Looking, feeds on the wing to Dort, open, snaps off a three-pointer that's on line short. Bane has the first rebound of Game 2, giving to Scottie Pippen Jr., looking to accelerate the pace, leaves it for Morant. Ja, guarded by Dort, gets an Edey pick. Feeds Zach up top, he veers left and shovels to Bane for an open 3 straight away. It's on line but short. Leaping rebound Dort. Lugens pushing ahead to Dub. Traveling, trying to avoid Desmond Bane. I'm not sure about that call. I think there was an anticipated travel by John Goble that really didn't manifest, but he saw something that wasn't. And the Thunder with a quick turnover in Game 2. Morant walks it into the front court. Angles right back of an Edey pick. Zach rescreens Dort as Ja pulls up in the paint. Double clutches the 12-footer that's off. Well contested by Hartenstein helping. Dub got the rebound. Back come the Thunder. Scoreless. Lasting left up. Down the lane to Hartenstein. Bodied. Kicks in the corner. Holmgren open. Snaps off a 3 short. Loose ball jabbed in the air by Dub. Claimed by Pippen. A minute in. Scoreless. Pippen slashing down the lane on Shea can't convert a wild right-hand circus layup. Hartenstein peels off the miss, dishing to Shea. Corner right Dub. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders. Misses the three off the back iron. Great look. Thunder yet to score on 3 shots. John Morant gives it to Bain in transition. Powering right. Shovels to Edey. Back to Bain right of the paint for a fadeaway 13-foot jumper that's short. Neither side is struck yet. Hartenstein peels off the miss. He had 8 rebounds in game 1. Handles up top, does the big man. Looking right. Shea fronted. Hartenstein in the lane pushes off a 12-footer that barely grazes the rim. That wasn't a good possession for the Thunder at all. That's what Memphis wants, as Shea was denied the ball by Pippen, and Hartenstein takes a shot that is rare to see him take. So neither side has scored yet. Jackson with his first help, barreling into the paint. Jump hooks left-handed, missed a 5-footer. Edey had the rebound tipped away by Hartenstein, who gathers it. 1:30 in, scoreless. Shea handles. Back of a Holmgren pick, sliding left. Raps trying to feed to Chet. In the lane, pump faking, fades. 13-foot jumper, and he's fouled going up by Jackson. Goes to the free throw line. Thunder offense tentative thus far tonight. They're not really attacking the Grizz the way they did the entirety of game 1. Maybe they're seeing something very different than they did in game 1, and they're adjusting. We'll see. 10:14 left in the first quarter of game 2. First opportunity to get on the board for the Thunder as Chet Holmgren goes to the free throw line. Holmgren had his second career playoff double-double with 19 points, 10 rebounds, along with 2 block shots. He had 2 of the 8 Thunder swats in the game. Made all 6 of his free throws 2 days ago. Readies for the first of 2 here. Bends his knees, dips, shoots, and misses the first in and out. Very different start to this game than what we saw on Sunday. The Grizz have yet to make a shot 0 of 5. That's very similar. Thunder have yet to score either. 10-14 in as the crowd encourages OKC. Still everybody on their feet, as is tradition here, until the Thunder succeed with the ball. Chet readies with the second, very deliberate at the line. Bends his knees, eyes the rim, dips, shoots, and nails that. It's 1-0 OKC. Thunder trailed by 4 a couple of times early on in game 1. Morant crossing the timeline, shadowed by Dort. Right to left along the perimeter, Dubs on him now. Morant knifing right back of the pick by Edey. Sliced into the paint, pump fakes, fades. Across his body, can't convert a 12-footer. Edey had the rebound, loses it off his foot out of bounds after trying to tip it in, and it rolls off his leg into the stanchion. So the Grizzlies 0 of 6. Thunder get it back up 1-0, 2:05 in. Dub to activate, played by Bain. Slashing left into the foul line area, elevates, leaning in, fires and sticks a 13-footer. He had 20 in game 1 and did it efficiently, nailing 10 of 16 shots. It's 3-0 OKC. Bain back of an Edey pick, rubs to the top, slashes right on Holmgren, pushing off, can't shoot, dishes Jackson. Plowing left on Hartenstein. Bullying right baseline, double pumps the layup, try no good, gets his own rebound, floats up a 3-footer and blows that. Holmgren clears. Shovel feeding Dub up the left side. Grizzlies 0 of 8. Dub top of the key. Kicks to Hartenstein. Dribbles into a double team. Extracts himself, can to shoot on a bounce pass. Dished inside by Hartenstein on the give and go. Dub is grabbed by Bain on the entry. Before he was shooting inside out OKC. 14 restored to the shot clock on the second team foul against the Grizzlies. No game's going to look like the previous. That's assured in an NBA playoff series. They all take on their own life form. Thunder leading 3-0, nearly 3 minutes into game 2. Jalen Williams will trigger, far sideline front court. OKC organizing. Slashing to the ball is Dort. Catches straight away. Fires a 3 that's online. Cha-ching at Thunder money ball. Lugens Dort rains and drains. The first success from 3 for OKC. It's 6-0 Thunder. Inside the 9-minute mark of the first. Loose splashed a couple of 3s in game 1. Edey screens for Bain. Jump passing right wing to Pippen, open for 3. Casted, that's short. Rebound run down by Holmgren. He had 10 in game 1. Gallops up the left side. Evading Pippen. Settles in on the wing. Shovels to Shea out front. Shea into the corner. Draws 2. Pirouettes and finds Holmgren open. His left wing 3 is online. Cha-ching at Thunder money ball. It's 9-0. Thunder pitching a shutout. Back-to-back splashes from distance. They had 17 threes in game 1. As Shea's first assist as Bain barrels down the lane, lays it up on Holmgren and lays it in as he swerved and powered the layup up and in traffic. 9-2 the count. OKC up 7 as Shea's at the top of the key, barreling left. Away from Morant, floats a runner that rolls in from 6 feet away. Lofted at home over the 7'4" Edey, who comes out a little hobbled, favoring his left foot. 11-2 Thunder as they've made their last 4 shots. Morant left to right on the perimeter. Uses an Edey moving screen on Dort. Slides right. Morant now knifes left, lays it up, no good. They've been deflected by Holmgren, who's back the other way with the loose ball. Down inside on Pippen. Strides to the middle, and Pippen fouls him on ascent to the rim. So Scottie Pippen in dead retreat commits the personal in transition. Thunder outran the Grizzlies 27-5 in Game 1 in fast break tallies. And here at 7'1" Holmgren showing off guard skills, galloping one end to the other. That's the third Grizzly team foul. That's an area that Tuomas Iisalo talked about. They needed to be more disciplined in Game 2. They've not been. They've been in retreat defensively. Holmgren back at the line where he's 1 of 2. He has 4 of the Thunder's initial 11. Give him his 5th point. He was assertive from the outset of Game 1, and we see the same from him thus far tonight. Great to see. Chet missed the 39 games that he did from early November until we got into March, but he's come back with ferocity in this series. That's 7-1 in his second NBA season. Readies for the second. 12-2 Thunder. As Chet sends it up. It rolls in, and OKC's up 11 quickly in Game 2 of this series. Never trailing in this one. The lead is the largest it's been thus far. Pippen between the rings, shadowed by Shea, looking left. Morant touches it, steps out front, barrels right back of an 80 pick, bullies his way to the bucket, floats it up on Holmgren, no good. Tipped in, though, by Edey over the top as Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. He pushed off inside. It's 13-4. Dub back quickly, pulls up at the foul line, arcs a 16-foot jumper, unguarded, that's good. So Jalen Williams navigating. Back of a pick by Gilgeous-Alexander. So Shea again has scored only 2 points, but he's making it happen in other areas for the Thunder. It's 15-4. Payne back of an 80 pick. Whips the ball, Aldama, left corner Pippen. Closed out by Holmgren. Sets up out front on the bounce. Looking left. Knifing right. Pushing off. Can't free. Stutter step. Nothing there. Feeds Payne beyond the arc. He bombs a long angle left 28-foot three. That's a brick. Dort tips a rebound. Shea's got it. Galloping back. 1-on-2. Weaving. Pulling up, 7-foot stroke is short in the paint. Payne, the loose ball, looking to push himself. But Thunder are back in quadruplicate. Wide right, Aldama. Crossing over on Holmgren, pushing off, pump fakes. Leans in, hooks, and hits a 7-footer, but he comes down hobbled, favoring his right ankle. 15-6 Thunder, the lead is 9 for the home team. Left wing Shea, 1-on-1 on Pippen for the moment. In the paint to Hartenstein, kicking right corner Dort. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, and a three-pointer in and out won't go. Heartbreak. Desmond Bane grabs his 3rd rebound and pushes back. Bane feeds the right wing to Pippen, closed out by SGA. Comes to establish an angle to pass. Edey screens. Pippen will fire 3 straight away. That's online but short. Holmgren gathers his 3rd rebound. Back comes OKC. The Grizzlies are a miserable 3 of 17 shooting, 0 of 4 from distance. Dub, guarded by Morant, crosses him over. Powers his way down the lane, shovels it up, no good. Edey bothered that shot. Bane's got the loose ball, long leading Pippen with a step. Challenging Holmgren, no. Kicks on the left wing to Aldama for a 3-point try that's off. Hartenstein has the rebound, his 4th. As OKC continues to fend off Grizzly advances with stellar defense. Dub at the Thunder logo at midcourt surveys. 5:45 left in the first. Slashing left on Aldama, crosses over. Comes inside, shovels to Hartenstein, who pushes up and in. A right baseline 6-footer. Timeout, Memphis. OKC taking care of business early, delivering the message that bring whatever you choose to bring. We're ready. 17-6 Thunder, 5:41 left in the opening quarter of Game 2. This is Thunder basketball.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Attention teachers, create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teach your students STEM-based lesson plans, and you can even win cash for your classroom by sharing photos each month. Enroll today by visiting okcthunder.com/explorers.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. And no matter the quarter, it's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
Gideon Hamilton, welcome you back inside Paycom Center. There's one other game going on right now. That's game 2 of Bucks versus Pacers. And at the end of the first quarter, Indiana leads at 40-30, 59% shooting for Indiana. Damian Lillard returning tonight for Milwaukee. He scored 6 points in 10 minutes in the first quarter. Here's Matt Pinto.
Looking for a place to watch Thunder playoff games? The game's always on at Thunder Watch Zones, presented by Michelob Ultra. Find a watch zone near you at OKCThunder.com/Bar Network. Thunder missed their first 5 of this game, then knocked down 6 of 8 to immediately assert an advantage and an upper hand that the Grizzlies have not recovered from because they're 3 of 18 shooting 0 of 5 from three-point range. Thunder have the game's only 3 assists. Chet Holmgren forceful from the outset with 2 block shots, 3 rebounds, and 6 points. OKC has played from ahead throughout Game 2's first quarter. 5:41 shows now, and the advantage is 17-6. The Grizzlies in Game 2s throughout their playoff history are 1 up and 8 down, but Ja Morant in Game 2s has played 3 in his career, averaging 39 points a game. He is scoreless thus far in Game 2 tonight, 0 of 4 from the field. 5:41 left in the opening frame. It's Gilgeous-Alexander, J-Dub, Lou Dort, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Chet Holmgren for the Thunder. Thunder staying jumbo. It's been incredibly effective defensively against this high-octane Memphis attack. Grizzlies averaging only 101 a game against the Thunder. Game 1 through the 4 regular season encounters, they put up 121.7 against the rest of the league. Pippen in the backcourt, reached in on a foul by Lou Dort. John Goebel decides, you know what, I haven't blown my whistle in a while, I'll do it now. That's the Thunder's first team foul. Dort called for a reach-in deep in the backcourt. Had no impact on the play whatsoever, and now Goebel's coming over to determine. He's looking at whether or not that foul occurred before the ball was inbounded, I think. I didn't hear what he said on mic. So if contact in the whistle blew before the ball was touched by Scottie Pippen or before he was reaching to receive it, it would be 1 free throw plus possession for the Grizzlies. Nothing going the Grizzlies' way right now, and when you look at history in the playoffs, the team that wins Game 1 at home wins the series 84% of the time. The Thunder, when they have won the first 2 at home, are 5-0 in their postseason history. So this is significant to get the Thunder on their way in this postseason excursion, whatever it might bring. John Goebel is off of headset right now to let us know the determination.
After review, Dort pulled Pippen's jersey prior to the release of the throw-in. Therefore, the ruling on the floor is away from the play foul. Anybody in the game should 1 free throw.
So 1 free throw plus subsequent possession for the Grizzlies. The determination made that Dort pulled a jersey of Scottie Pippen. So Desmond Bane's going to shoot the automatic foul shot. Made the only 2 he tried in Game 1 and knocked down 89% from the line during the regular season. Bane 1 of 4 to start the game. The free throw is good. The Grizzlies make their first foul shot of this one. In Game 1, they got to the foul line a total of 12 times, converting 10. So the Thunder, a really good job of bottling this offense up without fouling. A lot of fouls committed by the Thunder in the regular season, but not evident in Game 1 of this series. It remains Morant, Pippen, Bane, Edey, and Santi Aldama as Jaren Jackson, unable to strike yet, 0 of 3, sits down early on in Game 2. Pippen maneuvering out front on the dribble. No Jalen Wells in this series. He's injured with a fractured wrist. No Brandon Clark. Slashing right Pippen across his body, floats a runner no good, but got a step on Shea who reached in. There'll be free throws coming for Scottie Pippen. So the Grizzlies can do nothing from the floor, but trying to make some hay from the foul line as they'll attempt 3 in this sequence. Memphis this season, I talked about their prowess, the number 1 paced offense, number 2 offensive efficiency overall, but against top 5 defenses, the Thunder, Orlando, the Clippers, Boston, and Houston, Pippen's first foul shot is up and good. This team was 4-12, had 109.8 as an offensive rating, like 13 points below what they averaged, and they were minus 10.4 in nets. Very evident in their 51-point blowout Game 1 loss. Pippen's second foul shot looks good and is. So a 3-point trip for the Grizzlies, aided by the Thunder's lack of discipline. As Dub is picked up by Bane crossing the timeline. He's got 4 points, along with 2 assists. Barreling into the paint, elevates right up the lane. His 15-foot stroke in and out, no good. It's 17-9 Thunder, one and done. As Aldama probes the other way, hits the trailing Morant. Ja scoreless, gets a screen from Pippen. Works the right wing as Shea switches on him. Morant to the foul line. From behind, Shea popped the ball out of his hands out of bounds. 10 to shoot. 4:58 left to play in the opening quarter. Grizzlies come with reinforcements. Marvin Bagley is on. He did marvelous work in Game 1. Matched Morant for game-high scoring honors for the Grizzlies with 17 points in 16 minutes. John Conchar, a glue guy, is in there as well, along with Jaren Jackson Jr. returning. Edey, Bain, and Pippen sit down. Isaiah Joe and Cason Wallace enter the fray for the Thunder. 10 to shoot for the Grizz. Morant the trigger underneath. Holding. Sails it out near midcourt to Jackson. Jaren. Right wing Aldama fumbles, gets it back. 6 to shoot. Guarded by SGA. Contorts and shovels baseline to Morant. Pin. Hit the side of the backboard with a layup. What an awful shot. He's 0 of 5. Holmgren gathers his 4th rebound. Back comes Shea, head manning. Played by Bagley. Steps back, fires. Angle left 3 on the way. Short. Short chips a rebound out of bounds. It is off of Conchar, apparently not. So Shea yet to get going. 1 of 3 in Game 2 after making 4 of 13 shots in the opener. Thunder now at 40% shooting. 2 of 7 on threes. The Grizzlies are woeful 16% from the field. Down only 8. Morant slicing left. An offensive foul called, a moving screen against Marvin Bagley. They'll screen till the cows come home for Morant out front. And the Thunder did a marvelous job of navigating the consistent bodies on defenders in the opener. And they've done a great job in Game 2 as well. Morant 0 of 5 scoreless. Cason Wallace had 1 bucket in Game 1, but wasn't ever memorable. A transition dunk over 2 Grizzly defenders. He feeds Holmgren for a 3 straight away that's online and in there. Ka-chinga Thunder money ball. The check factor in effect in this series. Drains his 2nd tray tonight. He's got 9 points, leading all scores. Thunder up 11 again, 29. Morant gives it up left wing to Conchar. Catch rainbow 3 is off. Cason Wallace doubles back and has the miss, feeding Shea, dribbling head up. Gilgeous-Alexander left wing on Aldama. Fires a wing 3. This one is on the way off. Joe tips the rebound and runs it down. Great hustle. Dishing to Shea. Barreling down the lane on Bagley is fouled on a blocking call by Marvin Bagley. So credit Isaiah Joe. You talk about a team that won Game 1 by 51. They are the hungrier team again in Game 2. How that's possible from Memphis' standpoint, I'm not even going to touch that. Shea to the line for the first time tonight. Has a couple of points, a rebound, and an assist. But one of the things that the Grizzlies interim head coach, Twamas Isolo, was saying as Shea buries the first foul shot off of Game 1 was, we can't allow this team second chance points. And the Thunder have done a good job of getting second chances thus far tonight, out rebounding Memphis again, 14-10. Bagley quickly sits down. That was really quick. Replaced by Luke Kennard, a 3-point threat. Shea hits them both. He's got 4 for the Thunder, who lead it by 13 now, their largest lead at 22-9. Morant sneaks across the timeline behind interference run by Jackson. Thunder switch the screen as Jackson fights for position with Cason Wallace. Jackson is holding Wallace, but Cason's called for the foul inside by John Goble. Side out Memphis. That's the Thunder's 3rd team foul. They have only 1 more to give. As the Grizz will trigger with 3:48 left and a low-scoring first. It's 22-9 Thunder. Conchar gets it in between the rings to Morant. Jackson guarded by Dort. Conchar feeds to Jaren low left. He's doubled quickly. Out front to Morant. Tees up an angle left 3-pointer that's way off. Shea fights for the rebound. Outsailing Conchar to it, giving to Isaiah Joe across the timeline. Right wing Dort plowing baseline. Rips it cross court left to Holmgren. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders. That 3-pointer short. Loose ball deflected. Morant has it. OKC from 3, now 3 of 10. Aldama probes. Corner left to Kennard. Cross court in the lane. Conchar. Touch pass in the corner right to Jackson. Closed out by Shea. Lost the ball. It's free out in front. Kennard has it. Working right baseline, the lefty. Pinned. Sails it left wing to Jackson. Cranks a 3 that's up and in. Jaren Jackson scores his first bucket of Game 2 with 3:06 left in the second quarter. And the Grizzlies that time fought for loose balls. Trailing by 10 now at 22-12 as OKC burns its first time out of Game 2. We'll take it. This is Thunder basketball.
KW.
NBA Radio on Sirius XM is available on your connected devices. Listen at home anytime you want with Amazon Alexa, Google Assistant, or however you stream in the house.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Attention teachers, create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teach your students STEM-based lesson plans, and you can even win cash for your classroom by sharing photos each month. Enroll today by visiting okcthunder.com/explorers.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. The winner of this series plays the winner of Clippers Nuggets. That series is tied at 1 game apiece after a pair of terrific games. The Clippers won last night by 3, behind 39 points from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Matt Pinto.
Getting nice to celebrate the playoffs. Love's is doubling the fuel discount in all Oklahoma stores on home game days with the Love's app. You'll get 20 cents off gas and 30 cents off diesel all day when the Thunder play at home. Download the Love's app and save. Well, credit the Grizzlies. They came in with the objective of protecting the ball. They've done that. Only 1 turnover thus far in this game. They haven't found their traction offensively on a 4 of 22 shooting start. Starting the game 0 of 10, their worst start in their playoff history. They made only 1 of 8 three-pointers, but trail by only 10 right now at 22-12. OKC is not full bore offensively on 38% shooting, 3 of 10 from distance. The Thunder limited the Grizzlies to 3 of 11 shooting in the lane. They were the best in the league in denying restricted area buckets during the regular season. Jay Will is in for the Thunder, coming off the stoppage, along with Alex Caruso, Isaiah Joe, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Cason Wallace. The counter for the Grizzlies is Jaren Jackson Jr. at center, which we thought we'd see some in Game 2. Santi Aldama joining him on the front line with John Conchar. It's John Morant and Luke Kennard at guards for Memphis. Thunder ball up 10, 3:05 left to play in the opening quarter. Not been pretty either way offensively, honestly. Chet Holmgren is the counter to that comment with 9 points on 2 of 4 shooting, 2 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 at the line. Cason Wallace played by a weak defender, Kennard, works it between the rings. Bounce feeds, high post right to Shea, back to Cason, plowing the baseline, shovels left corner to Jay Will, giving to Caruso. Slashing and kicking, right wing Joe, up top to Shea. Spins away from Jackson, elevates and fades, 13-foot jumper, not close. He's now 1 of 5 and out of rhythm. Morant back. Grizzly defense has been solid. Josh sweeps down the lane, is stripped and foul going up on a reach-in by Jay Will. So the Grizzlies, that sequence, much more to their liking. They want to get out and run. John Morant is always the head of their snake, and they really baffled the Thunder into a tough, mid-range, contested shot on the offensive end. OKC 7 of 19 shooting now. Shea 1 of 5. Morant is yet to score in this game. He's 0 of 6. Looking to break the seal at the line, and he does. John made 4 of 5 foul shots in Game 1. As I mentioned, he's played 3 Game 2s in his playoff career in the opening round and is averaging 39 a game in those 3. Second foul shot, no good. Loose ball jabbed in the air, and back tap by Jackson to Morant. Ja slashing left, loses the dribble off his foot out of bounds. That's the Grizzlies' second turnover. Jay Will, a good job holding his ground. Thunder missed 5 of the last 6 shots, leading by 9 in possession. Gilgeous-Alexander played by Conchar, out front to Joe Open. Snaps off an angle right three-pointer, looks to put it short. 3 of 11 Thunder three-point shooting, but Aldama and Conchar get their signals crossed. Introduce yourselves as teammates, guys. The ball out of bounds because they were fighting to see who would grab it. 14 to shoot, Thunder get a reprieve. But OKC right now is groping to sustain offense on a 7 of 20 shooting start. 14 to shoot. Alex Caruso to trigger underneath to the left of the bucket. Looking and holding. Still holds. Corner right, Joe. Pump fakes, closed out by Moran up the right sideline to Jay Will. Moves the defense, gives behind him to Wallace. Kaysen, run at by Kennard, slashes left. Stripped by Kennard, no whistle. Jaron Jackson Jr. the loose ball. That's a Thunder second turnover. Morant probing. In traffic, whips it right wing to Kennard. Swiped out by Caruso. Will run off the three-point line and look to establish an angle for the dribble off the right side. Jackson wants it, guarded by Wallace. Aldama fed in the lane, open. Strokes a 13-foot jumper uncontested. It's good. And the Grizzlies have battled back from 13 down to within 7. And right now, they are the hotter executing team, trailing 22-15. They're on a 6-0 push. Shea barreling left. Whips it right corner, Caruso. Catch and shoot rainbow three is up and in. Cha-Chinga Thunder money ball. That'll help. Shea probed the defense and extracted two defenders and found Caruso wide open. Thunder score 3 of game 2. It's 25-15. Inside Jackson evades a steal attempt by Shea. Misses a left-hand floating hook. Jay Will has the rebound. Jaron begging for a foul as Shea works his way down the lane. Kicks in the right corner of Kaysen Wallace. Pump fakes 3. Fires a 3 that's online. In there. Cha-Chinga Thunder money ball. This team can attack in a hurry. The Grizzly defense thunderstruck by back-to-back trays from the corner right in front of their bench. It's 28-15. Aldama comes to the foul line. Can't shake Shea. Crosses over. Gives it up in the corner left to Kennard. Plowing baseline. Lost it. It's free in the lane. He got it back. Steps to the rim. Lays it up and lays it in with the right hand. Knifing between 3 defenders. Luke Kennard off the dribble. Rarely see him do that. But he stops the bleeding for the Grizz. It's 28-17 Thunder. 50 seconds left in the first. Shea doubled out front. Wraps around feed inside to Wallace. Probing. Kicks up top to Joe. Flashing right away from Kennard. Lost the ball in traffic, but he's reached in on the foul by either Kennard or Jaron Jackson Jr. It's going to be Jackson Jr. committing his second. That will bring free throws for Joe as the Grizzlies are over the foul limit. 47 seconds left in the quarter. Jackson is one frustrated young man right now. All over the refs for lack of foul calls at one end. He commits a silly one here, his second. He may need to take a seat, as Isaiah Joe will look to get into the scoring column in game 2 at the free throw line. Arcs the first one. It's on the way good. Joe can ignite in a hurry. Scored 6 in game 1. And during the regular season, converted 82% of his foul shots. This was the best free throw shooting team in basketball during the regular campaign. The Thunder at nearly 82% as a unit. As Joe awaits the second. Jackson will sit down with those 2 fouls. Zach Edey back in for the Grizz. Desmond Bain filters back in as well as Joe splashes both. Thunder 7 of 8 from the line in this game. The Grizz 4 of 5. OKC by 13, getting to 30 points despite 39% shooting. Aldama from behind, picked by Shea. Gets it back from Joe in the open court for the driving right-hand finesseful flush. Shea created it and cashes it in. 32-17. The Thunder their largest lead, 15 on a 10-0 blitz. Bain, guarded by Isaiah Joe, working wide right from 40. Bop into the top. Shovel feeds right wing Aldama. Catches your 3 up. Off. Long rebound. Caruso loses it to Conchar. Down the lane to Bain. Pulling up. Leaning in. Missed a 13-footer. Fights for the loose ball, but Caruso tips the ball away from him to Shea. Gildas Alexander will circle the wagon. Shot clock off. Last shot time. 13 seconds left in the first. Thunder dominant again in the opening quarter of game 2, leading 32-17. Shea. Stationary. Now box on the dribble behind a Jay Wilpit. Right wing cranks a 3 that's on the way. Short. Tip followed by Caruso. Won't go at the buzzer, and that's how the quarter ends. Caruso knocked down. Shea knocked down. No whistle against Memphis as Mark Dagnall's not happy about that. But the Thunder closed the quarter strong, and despite making just 38% of their opening quarter shots, hold the Grizz to 22% shooting, 1 of 9 on threes, and lead by 15 going to the second. They're on top by 3 more points after a quarter in this game than they were at the end of 1 in game 1. Uh-oh. We'll see what's coming in quarter number 2. Stay with us. This is Thunder Basketball.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing. So we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Beats and Bites Festival is back again at Riverwind Casino, where good grooves and great...
Hey sports fans, thank you for hanging out with us and chatting it up. We're thrilled to bring you the Playoff Pulse. Catch every single NHL and NBA playoff game right here while supporting an incredible cause, SickKids Hospital. Together, we can make a difference with every single view.
Holy Mackinac! Joe Bowen here, the voice of your Toronto Maple Leafs. Every moment you watch on Toronto Sports Insider helps SickKids Hospital. 100% of Leafs playoff stream revenue goes straight to their life-saving care, helping kids in our community and beyond. This is what Playoff Pulse is all about, bringing playoff excitement and making a lasting impact for those who need it most. So let's rally together and show sick kids we're in their corner.
Hey everyone, Easton Cowan here. Let's amplify our impact. Every like, share, and subscribe boost our donations to Sick Kids. Watch the games, get hyped, and spread the word to grow our Playoff Pulse community. Join us now.
With 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter, 52% shooting for the Pacers. Damian Lillard returning for Milwaukee tonight. He scored 6 points in 13 minutes. Here's Matt Pizzo.
Thanks to our fans and a generous donation for OG&E, the playoff raffle raised over $45,000 for the Thunder Community Foundation. Aaron H. won 4 club-level tickets to tonight's game. Thank you, OG&E, for energizing the foundation's mission to positively impact youth in communities where they live and play. Learn more at OKCThunder.com/Community Foundation. But the Thunder have now 95 different 10 or more point runs, at least 10-0 over the opponent. That leads the NBA, regular and postseason. They orchestrated one to end the first quarter in this one, 10-0 the final minute, 44, and overcoming 38% field goal shooting with 4 more threes made and 3 more free throws for a lead of 15 going to the second, 32-17. Grizzly ball to begin the second frame. Edey handles up top, looking left, gives to Jackson. Jaron head of the key, played by Caruso. Barrels left, leans in, goes lefty, and knocks down a 7-foot baby hook. That's his bread and butter. He loves going lefty over the top. His second making 6 tries. He has 5 points. Caruso between the rings, Thunder by 13. High post right to Hartenstein. Looking right, in the paint, leans in and floats it. Rainbow! Floater that he knocks down over Edey. Zach Edey is playing drop coverage, drop almost outside the county. Right now he's almost in Lincoln County. As Pippen probes, gets it back from Jackson, hounded by J-Dub. Weaving right to left into the paint. Now the baseline, contained, 8 to shoot. Meandering across his body, floats a banked runner that goes in like he called glass. A prayer that's answered. His first make in 4 tries. It's 34-21 Thunder. Hartenstein up top, giving to Aaron Wiggins. Flashing left. Down the lane, lays it up left-handed and lays it over Zach Edey off the window. And he had 21, a game high in game 1, did Wiggins. Edey handles up top. Given space by Hartenstein. Holds. Feeds Bain. Desmond circles, is picked by Dub. Jalen in the open court with a step to the rim. Throws down with 2 hands. Thunder turning the Grizzlies over for the 4th time. Dub a clean strip there and slam. Has 6. It's 38-21. The Thunder lead balloons to 17. This was the quarter they ran away from the Grizzlies on Sunday, outscoring them 36-16 in the paint. Kennard fades and knocks down a nice 12-footer. Both of his buckets have come in the lane, a rarity. He's a 3-point marksman, 38-23. Down the lane barrels Dub to the rim, scoops a right-hand reverse that he lays in over Edey. Zach Edey right now turning every which way and loose, a non-factor around the rim. Thunder cashing in now. 16 points in the paint to 12 for the Grizz. Jackson gives it up left wing to Bain. Slicing into the paint, pump fakes across his body. Flings one up, no good from 12, but gets bailed out because Cason Wallace bought the head and shoulder fake. And Bain goes to the free throw line. The Grizzlies were 3rd in the league in free throws made per game in the regular season. That was not very evident in game 1. The Thunder a great job showing discipline, not fouling them. Not as much the case in this one. Wallace picking up his second. Thunder 40, the Grizzlies 23 with 9:59 left in the second quarter. Bain, a 1 of 5 shooting start. Arcs the first free throw and knocks that down. He's 2 of 2 at the line. He has 4 points now. Had 9 in game 1, but was minus 51 in the raw plus minus. That is the worst number by that metric in the history of the NBA playoffs. Bain readies with the second. He and the Grizz still at 30% field goal shooting. That foul shot's good. They've knocked down now 6 of 7 free throws, trailing by 15, 40-25. Dub with Hartenstein, Wiggins, Caruso, Aaron open, right wing three is on the way, no good. Knocked down, no whistle. But Caruso is grabbed by Jaren Jackson Jr., and Jackson Jr. has 3 fouls. That's the area of his game that just leaves you baffled. He commits so many fouls that are unnecessary. He's got a good 60 pounds on Caruso and 3 inches, and didn't use any of that, instead grabbed there for his 3rd personal. He'll stay in with 9:52 left in the quarter, and now I think he's going to be summoned to the bench as Santi Aldama replaces him. Caruso with J-Dub, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Cason Wallace for OKC. Ball comes in Ihart up top, handing to Dub, slashing and bounce feeding to Hartenstein. Floats a 12-footer in the lane, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Dub. That time Hartenstein kind of telegraphed that shot, and Edey got a piece of it. Reflected off of Dub out to the Grizz. Thunder by 15, defending. Wallace on Pippen, who knifes left. Now Wright lays it up. No, he throws it away. Wiggins tips it out in the open court to himself. Gathers. Lays it up hard. Knocks in the shot and is knocked down by Bain for the and 1-0. Baby, Aaron Wiggins showing out again in game 2. What a spectacular player he's becoming for the Thunder in his 4th season. 9:32 left to play, 2nd quarter. OKC finding its legs offensively, cashing in 10 already in the first 3.5 minutes of this quarter. They missed their first 5 shots of this game, but have 42 on the board already as Wiggins snaps off the foul shot and misses in and out. Aldama has the missed shot on the glass. OKC up 1, 18-17. The Grizz a very good rebounding team as Pippen works out front on Wallace. Trying to squeeze free, can't. Feeds to Edey, top of the key. Zach looks to facilitate. Nearly stripped from behind by Caruso. Now he gives it up as Alex tips the ball off of Pippen diving. Hartenstein has it on his wallet, giving to Caruso. Great play by Alex. What a fearsome defender he is. Hartenstein up top. Holding. Crowd loving the hustle. To Wallace. Slashing right. Leans in and floats a 12-footer in. It won't count. He was fouled from behind by Kennard before continuation. But OKC is putting on a defensive clinic in their disposition and ability to just disrupt everything the Grizzlies are doing. Memphis 1 of 9 on threes, 30% shooting, only 3 assists, and 6 turnovers for 9 points. 5 of those have come in a cluster here. 9 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Thunder by 17. Out the inbound Wiggins. Slashing right. Jump stops. Leans in. Goes glass and flips it up and in off the window. A circus shot. Boy, Wiggins is just beaming with confidence. The Grizzlies need to talk. Timeout called by Memphis. Aaron Wiggins igniting an explosive spark off the bench with 6 points in 3 minutes, and the Thunder see their lead balloon to 19 in Game 2, 44-25 with 8:55 left till intermission. This is Thunder Basketball.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it, and you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing, so we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musterds up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Millions of Americans take medicine like Ozempic and Zepbound. Many of them are overpaying by thousands of dollars a year. These GLP-1 medications for diabetes, weight loss, and more may not always be covered by your insurance, but GoodRx can help. GoodRx helps you save every month on prescriptions at over 70,000 pharmacies nationwide. Best of all, it's free to use. Check GoodRx to save on GLP-1s. Just go to GoodRx.com/GLP. That's GoodRx.com/GLP. GoodRx is not insurance, but can be used instead of insurance, including Medicare and other federal and state-funded programs.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder Taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
One other game going on right now. That's game 2 of the Bucks-Pacers series. That one is at the half. Indiana with a 68-60 lead as they're looking to take a 2-0 lead. Tyrese Halliburton leading the way. He's got 16 points. This game does mark the return of Damian Lillard to the Milwaukee Bucks. He played 17 first-half minutes and scored 11 points. Here's Matt Pinto.
2025 NBA playoffs are here, which means there's all new gear in the Thunder Shop. Get loud for the Thunder postseason with the latest playoff styles at the official Thunder Shop, or shop online at okcthunder.com/shop. Well, Zach Edey's presence null and void tonight, as it was in Game 1. The Thunder are scoring at will inside. Their last 3 makes have come in the paint. They're outscoring Memphis 20-12 in the lane, hitting 6 of 8 shots in the quarter, forcing 3 turnovers to extend their lead to 44-25, a night-high 19-point edge, a game in which they've never trailed. They've outrun the Grizzlies 8-1 in fast break tallies again after doing it 27-5 in Game 1. Alex Caruso, J-Dub, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Cason Wallace defy for the Thunder defensively against Ja Morant, who's back, Luke Kennard, Santi Aldama, Zach Edey, and Desmond Bane. Jaren Jackson saddled with 3 fouls. Still 8:50 left till halftime as Morant Howard dribbles in the paint, leans in, and floats up and in. A 7-footer back of an Edey pick. That was too easy. Not well defended at all by the Thunder off the timeout. As Morant has his first make, it comes with 8:39 left in the second quarter, but the Grizzlies have made all 4 of their shots in the frame as Wiggins strides left, pulls up, pops, fading away. 12-foot jumper rolls off. Aldama clears. The Grizzlies are playing better, especially offensively, down 17. Aldama dishing to Morant out front. Sizing up Wallace, back of an Edey pick. Slashing left in the paint. Elevates and lobs to Edey for the dunk. So Ja Morant twice in succession now has got into the lane with ease. One time finishing, the other time setting up a dunk. Hartenstein out front, fed by Caruso. Bounce passes back to Wiggins, up and under. Spins home the left-hand reverse. Hartenstein picks up his second assist. Thunder at 10 now and lead 46-29. Very different second quarter than the first. A lot of flow going both ways offensively with 7:55 left. Aldama feeding up top to Edey, handing to Morant. Slashing left. Loses the ball as Wallace knocked it out of his hands out of bounds with 11 to shoot. Payson continues to play fearlessly. He scored on a 3 in this game. Has 2 fouls, though, with 11 on the shot clock. And 7:49 left in the opening half. Morant to trigger right of his own bucket underneath. Bane fights to it. Instead, it comes out in front to Aldama. Closed out by Caruso. The big man. Pestered. Holds. 6 to shoot. Jump passing up top to Kennard. Pump faking. Leans in, launches. About a 26-foot jumper that's off. Well defended by Dub. Hartenstein there to peel the rebound off his 5th, but he throws away the outlet. Morant playing free safety, intercepts it. Long court. Ja squeezed by Caruso now. Barreling right into the paint. Leaps and leans. A floating 12-foot jumper is there as OKC is not defending that mid-ranger from Morant well at all in this latest sequence. Thunder lead is 15. Hartenstein high post left as Morant is up now to 5 points. Isaiah holds top of the key, whips it out left wing to Caruso. Alice to the dribble, cranks an angle left rainbow three-pointer that's online but short. Not a good sequence there. Kennard has the miss. Driving up the left side where he's contained by Wallace. Feeding Edey up top. Zach holds, 7-4-3-0-5. Reversing field. Picks up the dribble 30 feet away, giving to Bane. Desmond tried to kick in the corner to Aldama. It's deflected out of bounds by Caruso. Grizzlies up to 35% field goal shooting tonight, but they made only 1 of 9 three-pointers. OKC's knocked down 5 for a lead of 15, 46-31. Edey out front. Sends it on the right flank to Morant. Edey screens. Morant will trigger a long angle right three-pointer that he buries. So he's found range now. Timeout Thunder. Ja Morant taking the game over for the Grizzly offense, pulling them from 19 down to within 12 at 46-34, and that's a problem. 6:41 left in the second. We'll take time. This is Thunder Basketball.
Make it rain this April at Riverwind Casino with big wins and even bigger jackpots. Enjoy the sweet smell of money in the non-smoking oasis.
Get hyped on nearly 3,000 of your favorite electronic games.
Become a legend in the high-stakes lounge.
And get rewarded like the VIP you are when you use your wild card.
Hit nothing but net with the $80,000 Spring Spins and Wins giveaway.
So thunder up and win like a champion, only at Riverwind.
Craving a getaway? Let your taste buds take a trip with Brahm's new Aloha Burger Crave and Save combo. This still includes a double cheeseburger stacked with 2 juicy hamburger patties, melty provolone, fresh grilled pineapple, crisp spinach, ripe tomato, and Brahm's signature dipping sauce, all on a sweet Hawaiian bun fresh from Brahm's Bakery. Pair it with Brahm's golden crinkle-cut fries and a hand-dipped milkshake, all for just $8.89. Now that's the deal we're saying aloha to.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. And no matter the quarter, it's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
Gideon Hamilton, welcome you back inside Paycom Center. Winner of this series plays the winner of Clippers Nuggets. That series is tied at 1 game apiece after a pair of dramatic games. Clippers won last night by 3 behind 39 from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Matt Pinto.
Gideon, thanks. Reserve your spot for the next season of Thunder basketball. Deposits for the 2025-2026 season ticket memberships are officially open. Get ahead of the game and lock in your deposit now at OKCThunder.com/memberships. Scene will shift in this series Thursday to Memphis for Game 3. That'll be an 8:30 Central start. And for the first time in the early stages of this series, the Grizzlies are challenging the Thunder, outscoring them 17-14 in the second, putting 17 on the board with still 6:40 left in this frame after scoring 17 total the entire first quarter. Thunder led by 15 after one. That lead ballooned to 19, but the Grizz have since outscored OKC 9-2. Ja Morant's come to life as the Grizzlies have missed only 1 of 8 shots in this second quarter, and Morant, catching fire, has scored the last 7 Grizzly points. He has 8 overall. Thunder coming with Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander reemerges from the timeout, as does Chet Holmgren, Lou Dort, and Aaron Wiggins. Grizzlies bring Aldama, Bain, Kennard, a much more impactful player in this game than he was in Game 1 with 4 points in 9 minutes. Zach Edey, who's assisting well, along with Ja Morant. Caruso on the handle to activate for the Thunder. Shea fights to the ball, gets it out near midcourt against Bain. Right to left on the perimeter, circles left, into the paint, leaps and leans, floating 12-footer short. He's now 2 of 8. 1 and done for the Thunder. Bain's got the miss. Spinning on Dort. Plowing base on right, lays it high up the window, it rolls in. So the run is 11-2 for the Grizzlies. They're down 10. Desmond Bain off the bounce in transition with pace. Wiggins dishing to Holmgren on the left wing. Slashing right on Edey down the lane. Whips it in traffic, throws it away. Morant the steal. Galloping back on Wiggins, pushing off, lays it up on Caruso, misses the layup. Tip followed by Kennard, won't go, and it's a traveling violation because Morant touched the ball after it didn't hit any rim. So credit Caruso for hustling back. That's the Grizzlies' 7th turnover. When they've not given the ball up this quarter, they have feasted offensively. They're down just 10, erasing 9 off the deficit. Shea straight away. Sliding right, hooks the ball to Holmgren. Sets up for an angle left three-pointer that's online. Splashes. Cha-ching, another Thunder money ball. Chet Holmgren, difference maker in Game 2, has rained 3 threes home, has a dozen. Gilgeous-Alexander now 4 assists. Thunder by 13 as Bain slides right to the paint. Banks it up and in from 5 feet away over Caruso. He's finding rhythm off the dribble. Has 9 now, does Desmond Bain. A guy that was rendered null and void in Game 1. Shea pulls up, pops, right wing 3, drops. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Gilgeous-Alexander finds the range from distance for the first time in 4 tries. He's got 9 now. Thunder up 42-38. Bain on the handle, pump fakes, gets it back to Edey. Pulls up right wing, strokes a 16-foot jumper in and out, no good. Holmgren clears his 5th rebound in Game 2, had 10 in Game 1. Gilgeous-Alexander walks at front court, 5:15 left in the second. Thunder by 14. Shea, low crouching bounce. Slashes left. Pulls up, pops. 13-foot jumper won't drop. It's short. He's just out of rhythm in this series. Kennard's got the miss. Dishing to Bain. Left wing Aldama pump fakes. Won't shoot. Bain holds up top. Whips the ball to Kennard to the baseline away from Wiggins. Pulls up. Contained. Sails it out front to Aldama. Catching on Shea. Sliding left. Across the lane. Can't freeze. Shovels low to Kennard. Weaves inside. Powers. Gives it up in traffic to Caruso. Steals it to Shea. Pulls up, pops. The three straight away by Gildas Alexander. Drops. Cha-ching it under money ball. Shea doing it from distance in this sequence. He's knocked down a pair of trays. Timeout Grizz as Gildas Alexander quickly up to 12 points, matching Holmgren for game-high scoring honors. Thunder quickly pushed that lead from 10 back to 17 at 55-38 and did it in a blink. They've made 8 3-pointers in the half to 2 for the Grizzlies. That accounts for the difference in this game thus far. 4:34 left in the second. We'll be back. This is Thunder Basketball.
Lil Wayne.
What a love
live in concert. 1 night only in Oklahoma City.
I'm the best to ever do it.
With special guests Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG, and Turk. Baycom Center, Friday, May 16th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. For more, visit LilWayneOfficial.com.
I make you say.
But there's no question the Grizzlies' objective entering this series as an 8 seed, and by the way, they have beaten as an 8 seed a 1 seed previously in their playoff history. They did that in 2011 as the 8 seed, knocking off the 1 seed San Antonio 4 victories to 2. Their objective was to find a way to scrape 1 win out of these 2 games against the top-seeded Thunder. Well, they found some traction offensively, but OKC has responded with solid offense themselves. 10 of 16 shooting in the quarter, negating a 9 of 12 shooting frame for the Grizz. And OKC seems to be back in command for the moment, up by 17. Are you ready to bring the Thunder into the playoffs? Stay locked in on all things Thunder during postseason with playoffs text alerts. Text playoffs to 405-877-5558. That's 405-877-5558. Thunder by 17. Scottie Pippen Jr. backhanding to Morant. Knifing left into the paint. Double pumps a floating 5-footer that rolls in somehow. A circus shot by Morant, who's now filling his oats. He's got 10, leading the Grizz. 55-40 Thunder. Shea on the handle, back of a Holmgren pick. Jumped out by Bagley. Drives away from him, whips it inside to Holmgren, who fumbles, gets it back. Dishes right corner. Dort closed out by Aldama. Feeding Shea. Behind the back dribbling. Dancing and dashing down the lane. Loses the ball. Dort has it. Right wing. Cranks a rainbow 3 that's online. Cha-ching it. Thunder money ball. So the Thunder barraging the Grizz defense with threes. Aldama back quickly. Left wing 3 by him is good. Thunder napped in transition and paid the price. It's 58-43. Very different second quarter than any quarter we've seen in this series. Both sides have 26 points. 3:35 left at intermission. Shea on the handle. Widens out left on Jackson. Bounce fades low left to Caruso. Pinned. Comes up and under anyway. Missed a layup. Joe fights for the loose ball. Had it jacked out of his hands by Bagley. And they're calling it Memphis ball. Thunder don't challenge. That was Oklahoma City basketball. Aldama powering right on Shea into the paint. Across his body floats a 12-footer that he forces. It's not close. Caruso's got the miss. Alex wants to run up the right side to Joe. Isaiah baseline on Pippen. Pinned. Sails it to Caruso. Open right wing. Cranks a 3 on Jackson. That's online. And in there. Cha-ching. That's Thunder money ball number 10.5. Oh, baby. They're letting them fly back and forth here in downtown Oklahoma City. Thunder by 18, 61-43. Caruso off the bench has 6 on a pair of 3-pointers. Scottie Pippen Jr. straight away to Morant. He'll crack a 3 of his own straight away. No good. Holmgren has the miss. Outletting right to Caruso. Down the lane 2-on-1. Swooping to the rim. Lays it up and lays it in. Barreling by Bagley in transition. OKC with 13 fast break points to 1 for the Grizz. Beating Memphis at its own game again in game 2. The lead 12-20, a night high. Pippen holding. Jackson wants it and has it straight away. Back on the right flank to Pippen. Right to left on the perimeter. Trying to bully his way to the lane on Joe. Can't. Sails it out front to Morant. Sizing it up with 6 to shoot. Morant straight away on Dort. Crossing over. Steps away, fires a contested 3 that's online. No good. Long rebound. Run down by Shea. Excellent close to the quarter by the Thunder. They've made 5 threes the last 3:15. Gildas Alexander across the timeline. Picked up by Pippen. Powers left. Shovels left flank to Caruso. He wants another 3. It's online, but he back rims it. Long rebound. Run down by Joe. Just took it away from Pippen. Left wing. He wants 3 points. Give it to him. Cha-ching a Thunder money ball. Isaiah Joe rises and rips the cords. His second retrieval of a missed shot. He's got 5 off the bench. Thunder by 23. Detonating. Right baseline, Jackson quiets the crowd with a drop-step lean-in hook from 7 feet away that he hits. So Tuomas Isolo rolling the dice. Jackson 3 fouls is back in there with 1:35 left in the half. It's 66-45 Thunder. Shea pulls up, fires a long rainbow angle left 3 short. Rebound tumbles out to Jackson, who is clipped by Dort and exaggerates the contact. Incites a whistle as Dort picks up his second foul. Shea's made 4 of 12 shots in game 2. 6 of those tries have come from three-point range. He's nailed a pair of those. Aldama sits down. Off the bench, he contributed 7 for the Grizzlies. Much more forceful Grizzly offense tonight. They made 40% of their shots, putting 45 on the board after scoring only 80 the entire game in game 1. Morant on the handle. Dort navigates a Jackson pick as he grabs him. Ja into the paint. Weaving, floating, fadeaway 6-foot jumper, good. But he's a magician. Has a dozen on 5 of 14 shooting and has come up big this second quarter for the Grizz. Memphis back inside at 20, down 19. Double crouching right-hand bounce, played by Bagley. Powers left, gives it up on the wing to Dort. Sets himself for a 3, rains it, leaves it short. Bagley has to miss inside the final minute of the half. Bain, behind the back dribbles, trying to navigate free of Joe, retreats. Gets a Bagley pick. Joe nearly wiped out as Bain sifts the ball right corner to Jackson, right to left across the lane, leading in, hits a floating 5-footer with the left hand. So again, the Grizzlies are finding traction offensively against the Thunder's vaunted defense. They've now scored 32 in the quarter, or down 17, or on a 6-0 run. Thunder led by 23. Dub straight away on the handle. Guarded by Bagley. Steps away and cranks an angle right 3 of his own that's online and in there. Cha-ching, that's Thunder. Money ball number 12 and a half. OKC 69, Memphis 49. A difference of 4 games. The shot clock winding down the half. Thunder out of fouls. The Grizz have 1 to give. Morant isolated on the handle. Shadowed by Joe just inside midcourt. In no hurry. Pounds a dribble, 8 to shoot. 35 feet away. Now goes to work with 5. Takes left wing Pippen. Catches it rainbow 3 up and in. Pippen unguarded. 69-52. 5 seconds left in the half. Dub across the timeline. Down the lane, lost the ball. Bagley reaches in and fouls him. The question becomes, was Dub gathered and was he shooting? He was. That's a big mistake by Marvin Bagley in retreat. Time was on the Grizzlies' side there, but after the made 3 by Pippen, they allowed Dub free throws with 1.7 left in the first half. OKC 69, Memphis 52. The Grizzlies matching the Thunder nearly point for point in the quarter. OKC's got 37, the Grizzlies 35. Dub's first foul shot is up and good. OKC from the line 8 of 10. The Grizzlies are 6 of 7. Jalen Williams has 12. Chet Holmgren 12. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 12 for the Thunder. John Morant 12 for the Grizzlies. Isaiah Joe out, replaced by Kaysen Wallace for defense. 1.7 left till halftime. Thunder 70, the Grizzlies 52. Dub rocks into rhythm at the line. Bends his knees, eyes the rim, dip shoots, it rolls out. Pippen has it, and that's how the half will end. OKC 70, Memphis 52 at the break. But the Grizzlies showing fight in game 2. We'll see what the second half holds as we get the halftime activities. Gideon and Matt join you next. This is Thunder Basketball.
Disturbed. Live. The 25th anniversary of the 5-time platinum album, The Sickness. 2 sets, 1 show, The Sickness in its entirety, and greatest hits with special guests, Daughtry, and nothing more. April 28th, Paycom Center. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Disturbed. Live.
With Mazio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium 1-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious Brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazios.com.
Devon Energy and the Oklahoma City Thunder have launched Devon Sports Lab, a STEM-based program designed to help students improve their game and become excited about STEM through the science behind basketball drills. Our goal is for students to discover how to improve their athletic performance with a better understanding of fundamental science and math concepts. If you have a student in elementary or middle school, visit www.okcthunder.com/sportslab to learn more.
Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
This is the Oklahoma City Thunder halftime show with Gideon Hamilton and Matt Ravis. Now on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
Hey, welcome back inside Paycom Center. It's halftime, game 2 this first round series between the Thunder and the Memphis Grizzlies. Gideon Hamilton, Matt Ravis with you, as Matt's going to give us his analysis on what he saw in the first half. Thunder lead this one big, 70-52. This one got up to as large as a 23-point lead. Grizzlies have never led in it, much unlike game 1 where they got out 4-zip and then Oklahoma City roared back. Memphis actually enjoyed a little bit of offensive success in the middle stages of the second quarter, and that's because they were just so much more decisive. There is no tiptoeing. There's no trepidation. It's just one screen action and go. And then they're passing off of that, and it looks like actual basketball instead of sheer terror the way that it does every other possession. And so that's really where they had some of their most offensive success. The problem with that, they were doing all that, and they were still falling behind because the Thunder were making so many threes on the other end.
Yeah, they were doing all that. And at one point, I looked over at you, and I'm like, Gideon, the Grizzlies are 7 of 8 in this quarter, and they went 8 of 9. I think that's about the best they shot, but 70% in that second quarter. But Shea comes back in the game, hits back-to-back threes, and that lead is padded back out. But yeah, that tells you everything. That Memphis played their best offense, and really that was a quarter in that second quarter, not like any quarter we've seen in this series. There was actually some good offense by both sides. That first quarter, Thunder led 32-17. It's about what they led after the first quarter of game 1. Zach Edey's screen, and that's where he got his rhythm going in this game. First quarter, he was just a total no-show, did not set the tone for this game, and so, yeah, that's where Memphis was able to make some hay. But we say all that, and, they're still down 18 at the half.
Yeah. And there's also, within Ja getting some shots to go, there's 11 empty trips because he's got 2 turnovers and 9 missed shots in the first half. Oklahoma City going back to the three-point barrage since the 3-minute mark of the first quarter. So in the last 15 minutes of game time, Oklahoma City hit 9 threes. And so that's why they were able to pull ahead by even more, even with Memphis scoring 35 points there in the second quarter. Shea's hit 2, against Dort has 2, Chet has 3, Caruso has 2 off the bench, Joe hit 1, Payson Wallace hit 1, J-Dub hit 1, so it's team-wide here, and 12's a lot for a half of a playoff game.
No kidding, man. They were able to find the range from 3-point. I thought a lot of that was based off of Shea's playmaking. Now, he made a couple of threes himself, but had 5 assists. A couple of those were Chet Holmgren working in the pick and pop, and part of the reason he was able to hit 3 threes in that first half. So offensively, I thought they found a wonderful rhythm. It was a good balance of shot making, but also the process to find those shots that led to Oklahoma City's 3-point shooting in that game, or in that half, excuse me.
Yeah, and I think that's illustrated with, and this is one of those ridiculous totals that have become commonplace during the season with the Thunder. Thunder turned the ball over 3 times. Memphis got 2 points total off of those Thunder miscues. Oklahoma City is averaging more than 2 points off every Memphis turnover. Memphis had 8 turnovers in the first half. Oklahoma City scored 17 points off of those. So not only did they score every time down, but one of those was also a 3-point shot. Probably they missed on a couple of those, and they hit a bunch of threes off turnovers. But that's just a number you don't see. You don't even see that in the regular season.
About 6 quarters now, we've seen a defense turn into offense for the Thunder, and 13-1 in fast break points. That's about on pace to be what it was last game, where the Thunder just dominated, got out and ran, and so many great. Alex Caruso hustle plays that led to transition opportunities, and one great Aaron Wiggins play where he pops up a loose ball into the front court with nobody there, and then takes a really hard foul in the air from Desmond Bain and finishes through that contact. So not only have you been able to force those opportunities, but the ball movement, the quick passing, the quick decision making in transition, that's been fun to see for about 6 quarters now in this series.
I also thought Isaiah Joe had a couple of nice plays keeping possessions alive. One was actually for himself as he tracked down a shot and ended up with a 3, and the other one was another made basket off of his hustle going after a loose ball. And then for Oklahoma City, they've also gotten to the free throw line more than Memphis has here in the first half. So not only have they taken 2 more shots, but they've taken 4 more free throws, and that's off of all of those additional turnovers, the possessions, and Oklahoma City is obviously making the most of those.
And that's important because Memphis, one of the only things that they can hang their hat on going into the series is we're the team that gets to the free throw line more. They know the Thunder foul a lot, and Memphis fouls a lot too, but they're really, really good at getting to the free throw line. So when you're getting outclassed in that regard, one of many bad omens for Memphis.
Yeah, Thunder have only been called for 6 fouls in the first half. Memphis has been called for 10, and bad recipe there for the Grizzlies. Coming up next, we'll look forward to the second half of this game. Thunder up big, 70-52 right now over the Grizzlies in Game 2. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
Thunder fans, the Thunder are playing excellent basketball, and MidFirst Bank has a great way for you to show our All-Stars your support. Score $200 and a Thunder or Rumble debit card when you open a new MidFirst checking account. Use your $200 to buy fan gear or MVP-worthy apparel. Bank like a champion with the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Learn more today at midfirst.com/thunderup. Member FDIC.
Don't miss out on OKC's hottest entertainment at the Showplace Theater with acts like Randy Rogers Band, May 16th. Jay Leno and Arsenio Hall, June 6th.
My wife and I go to the supermarket, and the clerk says, "Do you want a bag for that?" "No, we're going to eat it here, okay?"
Nick Swartzen, June 7th.
If a girl's driving, I never call shotgun. I'm like trunk, glove compartment.
And Sawyer Brown, July 11th. Riverwind is OKC's favorite casino experience.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference quarterfinal series between the Thunder and the Memphis Grizzlies. Right now, the Thunder on track for another blowout win. They lead Memphis 70-50.
Hey, sports fans. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on Toronto Sports Insider during the Playoff Pulse. Our mission is simple, bringing sports fans together to hang out, cheer, and change the world one insider at a time, while supporting SickKids Hospital in Toronto every single game.
Cheers, insiders and sports fans from around the world. The Playoff Pulse campaign on Toronto Sports Insider is uniting fans worldwide through the thrill of NHL and NBA playoffs. Every game, every fan, every moment counts. The link is pinned in the chat and in the description. Check out our campaign page. Donate if you can, or share it with friends. Holy Mackinac! Every click helps sick kids heal the future. Just by being here, you have already made an impact. Now, chat it up, keep it classy, and let's keep changing the world one insider at a time.
that benefits them to play Zach Edey. So I really don't understand that. And, with Isalo, the new head coach, this is his first go-round. Being a head coach in the NBA, it's his first time in the playoffs. And so those adjustments are going to be difficult to make within games, even game to game. It's not comfortable for him, but it's one of those where I'm wondering, because I just don't see it with Edey. Do you?
No, not strategically. Like I said, the one thing that I saw that was different was that timeout that was like they took it with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter. After that, everything moved quicker. Everything off of screens. It was one motion, one action, and go, and then make the decisive play of that action. And so, and I don't think there's any coincidence that that's where they found some success. Now, they're not going to make a bunch of shots like that every single time, but they're at least going to resemble a real-life basketball team. And I don't think that was anything really strategic. I think they probably just got challenged on the bench, and that could lend itself to something later on in the series.
Yeah, it could. It's just, it's tough. There's a lot of things working against Memphis in this series, as we talked about. So I could sense the frustration level rising just a little bit with him.
Yeah. All right, so some numbers here in the first half. 3 players in double figures for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 12 points on 4 of 12 shooting. Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, also with 12 apiece. 1 player in double figures for Memphis, and that is John Morant, 12 points on 5 of 14 shooting. Desmond Bane has 9. Jaren Jackson has 9, so they've already shot better in this game than they did in the entirety of Game 1. Coming up next, Matt Pinto on the call of the second half. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing. So we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. The Thunder with an 18-point lead over the Grizzlies here at halftime in Game 2. Here with the call of the second half is Matt Pinto.
I think it's safe to say the Bear has been poked and has awakened offensively. Through 5 quarters of the series, the Grizzlies had scored a total of 97 points. They scored 35 in that second on 15 of 22 shooting, pecking their way back. They, in fact, were within 10 points after trailing by 23 with 6:21 left in the second. Thunder closed the quarter strong, putting up 38 themselves in the second, closing the frame 24-16 for a lead of 18 at the break. A dozen points apiece for J-Dub, Chet Holmgren, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai plus 21 on the raw plus-minus. Off the bench, Alex Caruso and Aaron Wiggins contributing 8 apiece. Grizzlies led by John Morant, who scored 11 of his 12 in that second quarter. Jaws made 5 of 14 shots. The Grizzly trio of Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., and John Morant, a necessary big overall performance from needed if the Grizzlies, as the 8th seed, are to challenge the number 1 seeded Thunder. Better in the opening half of Game 2 than they were the entire Game 1. They combined for 30 Game 1 points in that 51-point historic blowout loss. They've combined for 28 first-half points thus far, led by Morant's 12. Same two teams in Memphis. Game 3 coming up at the FedEx Forum on Thursday night at 8:30 Central Time. And we'll see what the second half brings here. The start of this third quarter, to me, is imperative. The Grizzlies, I think, are feeling far more confident than they have at any point in this series. We'll see what the third quarter brings. Thunder outscored the Grizzlies 44-17 in the third quarter in that blowout win on Sunday. It's Bain, Edey, Morant, Pippen, and Jackson for the Grizz. Morant is open. Jump passes right baseline to Jaren Jackson, plowing the paint. Steps away, fires a left-handed 7-foot hook that goes over Hartenstein. He cleared space, and he's in double figures now with 11. So the Grizzlies pick up where they left off in that second quarter. They're outscoring the Thunder 28-24 in the paint. Jackson playing with 3 fouls as Dub probes. Kicks out, high post up to Hartenstein, handing to Shea. Ridden by Pippen to the left wing. Gilgeous-Alexander bucks to the foul line, pulls up, strokes a 17-foot jumper that's in and out, no good. Dort has the rebound extending, lobbing up the right side to Holmgren, who has 3 threes. Chet can't escape Bain, near midcourt to SGA. Shea weaving left, a step on Pippen, elevates leaning in, fires and misses a 13-footer. Hartenstein rips the rebound away from Edey, big-time hustle, giving to Holmgren right of the paint, elevating, jump passing low to Hartenstein, off the hand of Bain out of bounds. It stays Thunder possession, but right now you get the sense the Grizzlies are kind of right where they want to be. They're down 16, but they've got much more flow going offensively than the Thunder do overall. 8 to shoot. Shea's 4 of 14 in Game 2 after a 4 of 13 Game 1 shooting effort. Shea can't come to the inbound. It is given to Hartenstein. Up top to Holmgren. Snaps off a straightaway three-pointer that's woefully short. 3 cracks that time, none went. Bain rebounds, pulls up, pops, unguarded, angle left three-pointer short. He's yet to make 3 in Game 2. It's Dub, SGA, Holmgren, Dort, and Hartenstein. J-Dub, the rebound, his first. Driving inside of Bain, sweeping and leaning in. Floats home a 12-footer, tough shot. Off balance, after weaving between 2 defenders, makes it 72-54 Thunder. Pippen, guarded by SGA, slot right to Morant on the perimeter, gets a Jackson pick. Works that way, behind the back, can't shake Dort as he retreats near midcourt with 10 to shoot. Morant will fire a long 28-foot 3 straight away and hit it. As I said, you just sense the Grizzlies are playing with confidence they've not felt in this series till now. Morant with 15, 72-57 Thunder. Shea barreling left, Pippen on his back, steps away, fires in the lane, a 13-foot stroke that's pure. First time he has found rhythm off the bounce, shedding Pippen, utilizing the low crouching left-hand dribble. Gilgeous-Alexander 14, 74-57. Morant dancing, dashing left to the baseline. Bumped by Dort. Pump fakes, can't free. Siphons it up top to Bain, driving by Dub. Jump stops baseline, whips it out of traffic to Pippen, closed out by Dub. Sliding right down the lane for a floating 12-footer, no good. Rebound gathered by Holmgren, a big man-sized board. Chet down the lane on Edey, swooping. Lays it up. It's blocked by Morant. They say that ball was goaltended, no whistle. Edey and Holmgren fight for the loose ball. It's out of bounds off the Chet. John Morant out of nowhere came from the rafters, denying Holmgren a layup. Looked to me like that was on his downward descent, but it was not called a goaltend on the court, so there's no ability to review it. Bain, slot right to Morant, crossing over on Dort. Sneaking down the lane, floats it up over Holmgren, leaves a 5-footer short. Dub's got the long rebound. Barreling back on Bain. Powers to the middle, stripped by Bain. Cleanly, apparently. No whistle. Pippen the loose ball. Surging back to the middle. To the trailing Jackson, 9:15 left in the quarter. Powering, spinning, across his body hooks, and it's a 7-footer over Hartenstein. Timeout called by the Thunder as Mark Daigneault is all over trail official John Butler. Horrific missed call, not once but twice, defensively in favor of the Grizz. But Memphis battling tonight, and the Thunder have their hands full. It's a 74-59 game with 9:05 left to play in quarter number 3. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
Postseason dunks, threes, buzzer beaters. There's so much NBA happening. I gotta keep up.
Whoa, take it easy there. There's a better way to NBA. All playoffs long.
Wait, really?
With the NBA app, you get real-time stats and scores for every playoff matchup. Witness playoff drama as it unfolds.
Seriously?
Catch every bucket all in one place, all for free.
Where have you been all my life?
There's a better way to NBA. Download the app today. Available on the Google Play, Apple app, and Android stores.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing. So we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Craving a getaway? Let your taste buds take a trip with Brahms' new Aloha Burger Crave and Save combo. This still includes a double cheeseburger stacked with 2 juicy hamburger patties, melty provolone, fresh grilled pineapple, crisp spinach, ripe tomato, and Brahms' signature dipping sauce, all on a sweet Hawaiian bun fresh from Brahms Bakery. Pair it with Brahms' golden crinkle-cut fries and a hand-dipped milkshake, all for just $8.89. Now that's a deal we're saying aloha to.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coaching of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. One other game going on right now. That one is late in the third. Indiana leading Milwaukee 93-84. Pacers looking to go up 2-0. They've already got 6 players in double figures. This game marks the return to the lineup for Damian Lillard after that blood clot. He's played 27 minutes already. He has 11 points for the Bucks. Here's Matt Pinto.
Stay in the game this summer with Thunder Youth basketball camps. With camps all summer long, there's something for every athlete looking to thunder up their skills. Find a camp that fits your schedule at OKCThunder.com/summer camps. Grizzlies playing the Thunder on even terms since falling behind by 15 at the end of one, 32-17. And they're gaining traction, it seems, by the minute offensively. Well, they found answers defensively. OKC 2 of 8 shooting in the third. The Grizz have knocked down 3 of 6 themselves in the third quarter. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is finding rhythm now. He's 6 of 10 shooting for 13. Ja Morant has 15 for the Grizz. Lou Dort, J-Dub, SGA, Chet Holmgren, and Isaiah Hartenstein, the 5 for the Thunder. Thunder called the previous timeout. They're in possession as Dub comes to the ball deep in the backcourt, played by Desmond Bane. Jalen has 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 14 points in game 2. Dub rubs off a high screen by Holmgren, feeds a low post right to Hartenstein. Pass faking, holding. Out front to Dort. Closed out by Morant. Wide right to Shea with 7 to shoot. Shea back of a Hartenstein pick. Grinds to the foul line. Elevates leaning in. Plus a 13-foot jumper. He back rims. Jackson clears as Shea struggles continue. 5 of 16 from the field. Bane on the handle. Guarded by Shea. Isolated. Spins. Contorts. Lays it up. Holmgren denies that shot. And then Bane runs into Holmgren, knocking him down without a whistle. And the ball's out of bounds off of Chet. Holmgren has 2 blocks, matching his total of game 1. 14 to shoot for the Grizzlies. Looking to sneak even closer, down by 15. 74-59. They mop up the perspiration on the deck underneath as Morant's given the ball now to inbound underneath. Does right corner Jackson wide open, strokes a 3 that he leaves short. Hartenstein tips a rebound smartly to Dort, and the Thunder get it back off a missed wide open tray. Grizz are 5 of 18 from 3. Jackson 1 of 2 as Dub blasts right. Jump passing, left wing to Dort. Scoops it up, pump fakes, gives it up in the corner to Holmgren. Sets his feet for 3, fires. It's in and out, no good. Chet's 4th miss in 7 tries. A rebound gathered by Edey. Back come the Grizz. Spot right Morant, right corner Jackson. Plows into the lane on Holmgren, leans in and lays it in with the right hand. Jaren Jackson bullying his way to the bucket, has 15, and the Grizz trail by 13, outscoring the Thunder in the quarter 9-4. 7:55 left in the third. Crowd encourages the Thunder offense. Shea on the handle. Weaves out front, bounce feeds inside to Hartenstein. Shoveling to an open Dort for the layup. Excellent, outstanding, unselfish underhand feed by Hartenstein for his 3rd assist. Edey giving up top to Bane. Measures, fires a 28-foot 3 straight away unguarded. It's good. And the Grizzlies trail by 12, 76-64. You've seen this coming the last 2 quarters. Grizzlies are playing with tremendous poise and polish offensively. Dub inside of Bane on the dribble. Elevates and fades. His angle left 16-foot jumper is pure. Thunder back up 14, 78-64, needing to do it with offense right now. Having a tough time getting a handle on the Grizzly defense. Or Grizzly offense, rather. Bane, left wing, out front to Pippen. He'll fire a 3 straight away on Shea and nail that. So the Grizzlies coming to life in a big way offensively since the end of the first quarter. They're within 11 at 78-67. Pippen nailing his second 3 of the quarter. He's got 10. 4 of the 5 starters for the Grizzlies doubles. Right wing Dub cranks a three of his own that's going to be short. Dort back taps the rebound out of bounds. So the Grizzlies get it back. Thunder from the field are at 45%, as are the Grizzlies now, and Memphis has 7 3-pointers, 3 in the quarter, to 12 made trays for the Thunder, who have made none from distance. Bain will sit down. Santi Aldama enters. Bain has a dozen. Jaren Jackson Jr. 15. Pippen 10 and Morant 10 for the Grizz. Shea with 14 for the Thunder. Dub has 16 and Chet Holmgren 12. None in the third quarter. Thunder by 11. Morant, shadowed by Dort, gets a Pippen pick. Morant comes out front behind a Jackson screen. Veers left. Wraps down the feed to Jackson. Open for three straight away. It's up and in. So the Grizzlies continue to bomb away. They're within 8, 78-70, quieting the crowd. 6:30 left to play in the third quarter. Jackson coming to life with 18. Dub pounds feeds to Shea at the foul line. One-on-one on Pippen. Faces up. Pushes off. Jab steps, fires an angle at 16-foot jumper that's good. 16 for Shea. It's not coming easily, though. He's 6 of 17 shooting. Grizzlies get it back down 10, 80-70. Morant swooping right wing. High post right enters to Edey. Gives behind him to Jackson, the hot hand. Plowing left on Holmgren. Floats up and in a 5-footer. He's unstoppable this quarter, has 20 on the night now. Has done that in 21 minutes. It's 80-72. The Grizzlies scoring at will, it seems. They put up 20 in the quarter, 6 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander left baseline, spinning on Pippen. Backs down, grinding. Swoops across the lane. Floats a 7-footer that he hits over Edey. Gilgeous-Alexander has scored on consecutive possessions. It's 82-72 Thunder. 5:35 left in what is becoming an increasingly tantalizing game 2. Morant drives and pulls up. 16-foot stroke straight away, no good. Loose ball back tap by Hartenstein, taken by Dort. Down the lane, Dub in transition. Dunks! Big surge to the cup. Away from Aldama for the right-hand sledgehammer. That's a Boomerang Diners boom of the game as Jackson's tripped up by Dub out front. And a whistle ensues. Jalen Williams called for his first foul with 5:19 left in quarter number 3. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a 2-time All-Star, and he was embarrassed by his performance in Game 1, in which he made 2 of 13 shots and 0 of 4 threes for 4 points, a career playoff low. He scored 11 in the quarter alone and 20 in Game 2, has made 5 of 6 third-quarter shots. Hartenstein out. Holmgren guards Marvin Bagley. Jackson checked by Dub. Out front, Aldama. Jackson wants it. Can't get it. Aldama holds 30 feet from the bucket. Whips the ball high post left to Conchar. Left baseline to Bagley. One-on-one on Holmgren. Spins. Can't free. 5 to shoot. Smothered. Bagley up the left side to Aldama. Ball knocked away and stolen by SGA. Great defense there. Gilgeous-Alexander inside the 5-minute mark of the third, crossing the timeline on Aldama. Speed dribbles. First 3 down the lane. Comes to the rim. Lays it home over Conchar. A burst by SGA. Thunder by 14. 86-72. 4:45 left in the third. A 6-0 Thunder push. Morant out front. Crossing over on Shea. Into the paint. Leans in, floats a runner, no good. Bothered by Dort. Shea the rebound. Bounce feeds to Dub. Blasting down the lane between defenders. Kicks in the corner, Wallace. Catches your 3 on the way. Back rimmed it. Crowd ready to detonate. Aldama clears the rebound. Thunder have gone cold from 3 yet to make 1 in the quarter. Jackson across the timeline. Picked up initially by SGA. Low crouching left hand bounces. Drop steps. Ball spun away. But a reach-in foul coming on SGA for the reach. Picking up his second. Side out Grizzlies. That's the Thunder's second team foul in the third. Jackson will rest. He has labored to 20 on the night, 11 in the quarter in 23 minutes. So it's Morant, Aldama, Bagley, Bain, and Conchar for the Grizzlies. Alex Caruso checks in, sitting down Chet Holmgren. Holmgren a scoreless third quarter, 3 of 9 shooting on the night, sits down with 12 points and 7 boards, also 2 blocks. 14 to shoot for the Grizz. Ball comes into Bagley, lefty out front. Angling left on the dribble, smothered by Dub. Holds. Wallace won't get Bain get it. It's swung instead, left wing to Aldama. 4 to shoot on Caruso. Banging, backing down, mid-post. Elevates and fades, one-legged 15-foot jumper, not there. Dort is to snag the rebound. That was outstanding defense again. Thunder digging on the defensive end. Shea fed in the backcourt, navigating across the timeline on Conchar. Played by Morant now on a switch. Bucks baseline left. Shea backing down to the mid-post. Draws 3, jump passing to Dub, corner right Wallace. Slides inside of Conchar, inside Caruso fed. Smothered. Out front to Dort, pump faking. Angle left, cast a 3 that's online but short. Well-defended sequence that time by the Grizzlies. Aldama clears with 3:35 left in the third. Thunder will have the ball to begin the fourth. Up 14 right now defending, 86-72. Caruso guards Morant. Isolated top of the key. Snaking left. Jump stops and spins. Fades away. The rainbow 10-foot jumper, a beauty. He's got 17 on the night. Has played brilliantly in game 2. It's 86-74. The Grizzlies very much in this one. 3:15 shows third quarter at Paycom Center. Dub straight away. Blasting left on Morant. Into traffic. Spins. Leans in and blows a layup. Bain clears. Dub was right there at the cup but could not finish. Bain off the stutter step. Plows left. Can't shake Dub. Wide left to Aldama. Left corner Bain. Closed out by Dub. 12 to shoot. Nearly lost the dribble. Sets up Aldama for a straightaway 3 that's online. No good. Caruso, great box out on Bagley. Snags the loose ball. Alex wearing the blue headband. Streaks across timeline on Bagley. Down the lane, burrowing. Kicks to Shea. Slicing left on Conchar. Jump stops in the lane. Out front to Dub. Tees up a 3 straight away. It's online short. Thunder yet to make a 3 in the quarter. Bain clears, lobbing up the right side to Morant. Thunder retreat to defend up a dozen. Morant dancing right wing. Whips it inside to Bagley. Horrible pass off his right hand out of bounds. And it goes back to the Thunder. Josh should have known that was not the trap to try and exploit. Bagley was umbrellaed by Wallace, and the turnover becomes the Grizzlies' 10th. Timeout called. Thunder in a fight now. Up 12, 86-74, but 2:29 left in the third quarter. It's OKC possession following a stoppage that will take. This is Thunder basketball.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing, so we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Beats and Bites Festival is back again at Riverwind Casino, where good grooves and great food are on tap all summer long. Kicking off on June 14th with Josh Turner and Edwin McCain, along with crave-worthy eats from local food trucks. There's something for everyone. Get your tickets online or at the box office for just $10. Only at Riverwind Casino.
Y'all know his name?
Lil Wayne.
What the though? What a love.
Live in concert. 4, 3, 2, one night only in Oklahoma City.
I'm the best to ever do it.
With special guests, Hot Boys, Juvenile, BG, and Turk. Paycom Center, Friday, May 16th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. For more, visit LilWayneOfficial.com.
I make you say.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. One other game going on right now. That's the Indiana Pacers looking to take a 2-0 lead in their series with Milwaukee. Early in the fourth quarter, Indiana leads this game 104-93 for the Bucks. 24 points and 14 rebounds for Giannis Antetokounmpo. For the Pacers, 21 points apiece for Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam. Here's Matt Pinto.
Fassler Hall is now Thunder Hall, your official Thunder watch party destination for the playoffs. Watch the Thunder on the big screen for Game 3 in Memphis with giveaways, good food, and more. Head to OKCThunder.com/ThunderHall for more information. Now, the Grizzlies have outscored the Thunder since falling back by 15 at the end of one. The deficit right now is a dozen for the visitor. They've made 9 of 18 third-quarter shots, 4 of 7 threes. Thunder are sputtering offensively, 8 of 21 in the quarter, 0 of 6 from distance. They've been outscored in the third quarter, 33-16 in this one, as the Grizzlies are giving themselves a chance to even this series, playing really well since falling back by 23 in the second quarter of Game 2. Gildas Alexander now with 20 leads the Thunder. Jaren Jackson Jr. back for the Grizzlies with 20. It's Alex Caruso, Kaysen Wallace, SGA, Isaiah Joe, and Chet Holmgren for the Thunder going smaller against Aldama, Jackson, Bain, John Conchar, and Scottie Pippen Jr. Wallace navigates the front court with Conchar on him, a good defender. Kaysen feeds a high post right to Shea, back to Wallace. Can't spurt 3, feeds Shea. to the foul line. Double. Left corner, Joe. Catch, shoot, rainbow three is on the way. No good. Thunder yet to make it three. 0-5 in the quarter as Caruso's called for a loose ball foul. Knocking down Conchar, trying to bat the missed shot off the back of the rim out front to a teammate. That's the Thunder's third team foul in the quarter. Caruso's first on the night. But OKC has gone cold from three. They had knocked down 12 threes at the half. They're now 12 of 33 from three on the night, 36%. Memphis has caught them in percentage, 8 of 22, including 4 threes in the frame. Pippen isolated out front on Isaiah Joe. Wants the ball to Jackson. He's fronted by Caruso. Pippen comes to the right wing. Out front, it swung to Bain. 8 to shoot. Jump passing to Conchar. Slashing left on Holmgren. Cross court left to Pippen. Driving by Joe. Down the lane, lays it in, and he's fouled doing so. Isaiah Joe couldn't maintain the integrity of the defense that time. Late in the shot clock, got blown by Pippen for an and one. And Scottie Pippen Jr., undrafted out of Vanderbilt in the 2022 draft, now 24 years of age, securing an NBA deal with the Grizzlies this season and playing an integral role to them making the playoffs. Had 2 in game 1. He's got a dozen tonight, including 2 of 4 on threes. It's 86-76, Thunder by 10. Pippen's free throw makes it a 9-point game. 86-77, 149 left in the third quarter. Can the Thunder find a way to generate some traction offensively between now and when we get to the fourth? Gilgeous-Alexander blasting right away from Pippen, crosses him over, pulls up. Right at the paint, 14-foot stroke is off. Shea is now 8 of 20 on the night. Rebound to Aldama. The Grizz get it back. Jackson, top of the key. Out front to Bain. Jaren goes to the mid-post. Gets it off the right elbow against Caruso one-on-one. Jackson backs down. Crab dribbles across his body, leans in, missed a 5-foot hook. Loose ball volleyed off the backboard. Holmgren wrestling for it with Conchar, and those two tie each other up. They'll jump it up down on the Memphis end with 1:16 to play. Well, for the Grizzlies, I got to give them credit. Like, they have bowed their back in this game after falling behind by 23 in the second. Since that time, they've outplayed the Thunder. And this series shifts to Memphis for games 3 and 4. Thursday, game 3. Saturday, game 4. Holmgren took control of his tip. Conchar and Chet in the crouch. Conchar jumps early. Falls in the air. Holmgren back taps to Caruso. Thunder get possession, up only 9. Alex speed dribbles, looking to generate pace. Kicks the ball to Holmgren. Barreling down the lane. Sidesteps the defender, flips it up, no good, but he's fouled on a trip by Conchar. Gets to the free throw line with 1:06 to play in the third. Looking to break the individual goose egg in the scoring column in the third quarter. Thunder have not been to the line very often in game 2. 8 of 11. Chet 3 of 4 there, has 12 points, 9 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Scoreless since the half. Readies for the first. Deliberately eyes the rim. The second-year man strokes it and sticks it. Thunder by 10. They've led by as many as 23. Owned an 18-point lead at halftime. Have been outscored since 25-17 by Memphis. Chet had a double-double in the opener Sunday, bidding for another here with 9 boards and 13 points. Holmgren as a crowd quiets. Strokes a second, it's good. OKC by 11, seeking a stop, 88-77. It doesn't been hard to come by in this third quarter for the Thunder defense against the Grizzlies. Pippen, played by Joe, feeds the right wing to Jackson, bodied by Caruso. Jaren, bang it, drop steps, comes inside, floats it up. Holmgren blocks the layup. Jackson gets it back and powers home the layup. He's got 22. Jaren now 6 rebounds, 22 points, a game high. 9-point game again with 45 seconds left in the third. Jackson, the go-to look for the Grizz in this third quarter, has 13 of his 22 in the frame. Shea bothered out front by Pippen. Working the bounce. Shuttles left. In the lane, stripped by Pippen, fouled by Pippen on a hold. And that will bring free throws for SGA with 35.3 left in the quarter. Pippen guilty of his third, as Gilgeous-Alexander goes to the free throw line for his third and fourth free throws of game 2. This has been anything but easy. Started easily. Thunder led by 15 after 1, 32-17. Pushed that lead to 23, but since that time, despite outscoring the Grizzlies 15-1 in fast break points, OKC's being challenged now at every turn. Shea's free throw, the chance of MVP is good. Had a season-low 15 in game 1 after going 72 consecutive regular season games at 20 or more. But at 21 now with 5 assists, 3 rebounds tonight. Second free throw looks good and is. OKC by 11, 35.3 left in the quarter. Will the Grizz try and go 2 for 1 in possession here? It doesn't appear so. Pippen straight away, looking to Jackson. Jackson wants it on the right wing, gets it against Caruso. The bodies bang. Jackson Crab dribbles, backing down, pushing off. Double. Whips it out front, Aldama. Left wing, Pippen open. Strokes a three-pointer that's short. Jackson over the top. Tips a rebound, but Shea has it. Wrestling it away from Pippen. 12 seconds left in the third. Shot clock off. Thunder up the ball on an 11-point lead, 90-79. 6 seconds left. Shea, 40 feet from the bucket. Played by Pippen. Crosses over. Steps back, fires. It's for three straight away. It's online. No good. Not a good shot. Caruso grabs the rebound at the buzzer. Can't do anything with it. Thunder go scoreless from three in the third, opening the door to a comeback for the visiting Grizzlies. It's 90-79 Thunder going to the fourth quarter at home. OKC will have the ball to begin the fourth quarter, and during the regular season, finished 61-2 when leading by 3, being challenged in Game 2 tonight. This is Thunder basketball.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Attention teachers, create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teach your students STEM-based lesson plans, and you can even win cash for your classroom by sharing photos each month. Enroll today by visiting okcthunder.com/explorers.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
With Progressive's collision coverage, my family gets up to $1,000 for vet bills if I'm injured in a car accident. And that makes this Chihuahua really feel like part of the family. What's that? I don't sound like a Chihuahua? Oh, I'm sorry. What exactly am I supposed to sound like? I guess all Chihuahuas are high-strung, riding around in expensive designer purses. Actually, I prefer riding in cars. So I appreciate that my family protects me with Progressive's pet collision coverage. Okay, maybe I am a little high-strung. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states. Coverage for dogs and cats is included with the purchase of collision coverage and is subject to policy terms.
Mighty struggled with the Thunder in that third quarter offensively. 8 of 24 shooting, missing all 8 of their three-point shots. The doors creaked open for the Grizzlies, who trail by only 11 going to the fourth, outscoring OKC in Game 2's third quarter 27-20. Jaren Jackson Jr. carrying the Grizzly offense, cashing in 13 of his game-high 22 points in the third. He's made 10 of 17 shots. OKC will have possession to begin the fourth, looking to reestablish command in this game. They've led by as many as 23, never trailing, and have done a good job outscoring the Grizzlies again in transition, 15-1 in fast break points. Memphis, after a 6 of 27 shooting start in the first quarter, have made 26 of 45 shots, 57.7%. They've shown backbone and discipline to battle back in Game 2. They know if they're able to steal this game, they head home with home court advantage for Game 3 Thursday in Memphis at the FedEx Forum at 8:30. Thunder deploy Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace, Isaiah Hartenstein, Alex Caruso, and J-Dub to begin the fourth quarter. It's Zach Edey, Jaren Jackson Jr., Scottie Pippen Jr., Desmond Bane, and Luke Kennard for the Grizz. Thunder ball shooting at the basket to my right, or the basket to my left, rather, as OKC looks to build on an 11-point lead, and the Grizzlies want to whittle it down to make it a possession game late. Thunder played 9 fewer clutch games than any team in basketball at 24 because they won so decisively throughout the course of the campaign at 68 victories. Hartenstein top of the key, played off on, stays behind him to Joe. Isaiah chased down by Kennard, back top of the key to Hartenstein, 8 to shoot. Hangling bounces to Dub in the paint. Jump pass to left wing Caruso, catch shoot, rainbow three is up and in. Cha-ching is under money ball. The ice is broken from 3, their first tray of the half. Caruso now 11 points. 93-79 as Pippen works top of the key against Joe. Looking right, Kennard curl cuts. Jackson wants it. Instead it comes to Edey, handing back to Pippen on the left flank. Joe navigates the Edey pick. Pippen swoops to the foul line. Into the paint, fades and fires. One-legged 12-foot jumper not there. Rebound, Edey fights for it. And it's tipped inbound to Dub. Long leading Joe, escaping the other way. Lays it up and lays it in. Oh, what a long court pass by Jalen Williams, his 4th assist. And OKC scores 5 quick ones to go up 95-79 in the fourth. Pippen gets an 80 pick, high right. Scotty swoops out front, Caruso all over him. Crowd full throat. Jackson fed, right wing, one-on-one on Dub, banging, backing down, draws a double. Tried to split it, lost it. In the lane, Caruso ties him up. They're wrestling for it. They'll jump it up down on the Grizzly end as Caruso smacks his hands and gets a standing ovation. 3.2 on the shot clock. Thunder on a 7-0 burst dating back to the third quarter lead, 95-79. This club relishes challenges. Jackson should control the tip against Caruso. He's got 5 inches in the exchange. But with 3.2 on the shot clock, Thunder want to defend wherever this ball goes effectively. Everybody up at Paycom Center. Into it big time. Both guys in the crouch. John Goble to toss it. Does. Jackson out front to Pippen, slicing right wing, fades and fires. Blocked going up by Wallace. Hartenstein on the loose ball. Thunder get another stop up the right side to Joe. Cross court left Wallace to the trailing Caruso holding. Corner left Wallace. Drives by Edey, swooping the baseline, dunks with the right hand. Thunder run is 9-0 as Dub pumps his fist to the crowd. The sixth man responds, as it always does at Paycom Center. OKC 97, Memphis 79. The Grizzlies forced into a timeout. What a start to the fourth quarter of Game 2. 10:29 to play as we pause. This is Thunder Basketball.
Devon Energy and the Oklahoma City Thunder have launched Devon Sports Lab, a STEM-based program designed to help students improve their game and become excited about STEM through the science behind basketball drills. Our goal is for students to discover how to improve their athletic performance with a better understanding of fundamental science and math concepts. If you have a student in elementary or middle school, visit www.okcthunder.com/sportslab to learn more.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chubb musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Squab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Looking for a place to watch Thunder playoff games? The game's always on at Thunder Watch Zones, presented by Michelob Ultra. Find a watch zone near you at okcthunder.com/bar network. They've been in joyful celebration since the stoppage. OKC barraging the Grizzlies 7-0 to begin the fourth quarter, outscoring Memphis 17-1 in fast break tallies for the second consecutive game, 27-5 in Game 1. And this burst has the Thunder being threatened initially to begin this fourth, on top by 18 again, their largest lead since they were up 18 at halftime, 97-79. This team loves a challenge, and the Grizzlies have provided them one in Game 2. Unlike a Game 1 stroll through a Sunday on Easter, the Thunder winning that one by 51, establishing history in the process. They've been challenged in this game. The Grizzlies have played much better, rallying from 23 down to within 10 at a couple of points, and actually got it inside of double digits in that third quarter. We'll see what Memphis has in store with Jaren Jackson Jr., Marvin Bagley, Luke Kennard, John Morant, and Desmond Bane, the 5 on the floor against Isaiah Joe, Cason Wallace, Alex Caruso, Isaiah Hartenstein, and J-Dub. This 5 for the Thunder have come out with massive energy at both ends. Bain runs the baseline and lobs the ball inbound to Marvin Bagley Jr., former number 2 pick out of Duke, crossing the timeline, playing his second playoff game. Had 17 in his first on Sunday. Bain comes to it near midcourt. Harris by Wallace. 12 to shoot. Bain draws a double. Picks it up top of the key. Kicks spot right to Jackson. 1-on-1 on Dub. 6 to shoot. Backing down. Dub rakes his dribble away. Jackson gets it back, feeding Bain for a leaning 3 straight away. That's no good. Well defended. Joe rakes the rebound away from Kennard. Tips the ball to Hartenstein. Back come the Thunder. Isaiah out front. Straight away to Dub. Peeling off a high screen by Hartenstein. Sizing up Bagley 1-on-1. Crosses him over. Pulls up. Strokes an angle right 21-foot jumper that he back rims. Bain has the miss. His 10th rebound to go with 12 points. A double-double in game 2. Morant on the handle. Weaving left, now right, challenging Hartenstein across his body. Has Caruso come over to help and spank that flailing 12-footer out of bounds. Alice with a primal scream to the crowd. He's been everywhere tonight. 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals in that block. Thunder with 6 walks in the game. Morant now 7 of 19 with 17 points. 14 to shoot, right corner. Kennard catches. Joe all over him. Lobbing, top of the key to Bagley. Ball raked away by Dub, but he fouled to do it apparently. John Goble blows a whistle as Jalen Williams was escaping the other way for what would have been a sure, crowd-pleasing slam. Instead, it's side-out Grizzlies on the Thunder's first team foul. J-Dub's first personal foul of the game. Grizzlies scoreless last 3:14 of this game. Back to the third quarter. 9:38 left in regulation. Thunder by 18. Bain gets it in near midcourt to Bagley. Harris by Hartenstein. Veering left, giving to Morant. Shot top of the key. Dancing. Shuttling between defenders. Lost the ball as he's reached in on. It's pawed away by Wallace, and Cason Wallace is called for a reach-in foul. It will be his third. Side out Memphis. Suddenly the whistles are tightening up. 2 quick Thunder team fouls. The Grizzlies with none. 2.5 minutes into quarter number 4. OKC 97, Memphis 79. Getting to go up 2 games to none. Is the number 1 seed against number 8. Morant gets it in near midcourt to Kennard. Gets it back and lobs. Right wing to Jackson. Plants his left pivot foot. Banging on Dub. Out front Morant. Slot left Kennard. Pump faking. Driving. Throws it wide left to Morant out of bounds. Morant had cut to the wing, and the pressure at the point of attack forces Memphis into its 11th turnover in this game for 19 Thunder points. Thunder have only 4 giveaways for 2 Grizzly points. That's massive. Plus 17 in points off turnovers, leading by 18 at the moment. Caruso across the timeline. Between the rings, Jackson on him. Alex scanning. Barreling down the lane. Pump fake. Spins. Jump hooks and hit the 5-footer over Jackson. Oh, Alex Caruso doing it all. Has 13 tonight in 20 minutes. The run is 9-0 to begin the quarter. Thunder pitching a shutout up 20 now, 99-79. 3 minutes into the 4th. Bagley slashing left on Hartenstein. Across his body, floats it up off the window. No good from 7. Loose ball tipped out. Hartenstein runs it down. Long leads Joe. Isaiah. Left flank pulls up, pops. The 3-ball won't drop. Caruso fights to get it back, but can't do so. Mistimed his jump. It sails out of bounds. OKC's 3-point struggles continue. They've made 1 3 since halftime, 13 in the game. The lead is 20 with 8:42 to play. The defense is back fully intact, shutting the Grizzlies out in the 4th, 9-zip. Morant between the rings. Caruso on it. Steps around a Bagley pick. Slices baseline. Jump passing in the lane. Throws it away. Wallace to steal. 3-on-2. Out in front, Joe. To the baseline, pinned by Kennard. Shovels left corner to Dub, falling down. Jalen in the corner, pinned by Kennard. Jab steps to the trailing Caruso over. Snaps off a straightaway 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Hartenstein mistimes the jump for the rebound. Kennard has it, giving to Morant. Chop, behind the back dribbles, can't shake Dub. Bounce passes low right to Jackson. Ball jabbed away from him. He goes to the corner to get it. Spinning on Caruso. Comes baseline. Caruso knocked his jump hook away, but he's called for a foul on a reach-in. Now nothing coming easily for Jaren Jackson Jr. Alex Caruso seeing to that. Well, Caruso paid massive dividends for this team during the course of the regular season, and here in Game 2 of the playoffs, he's really rallied with an extraordinary individual performance. Caruso, entering this game, has a career high in the playoffs of 20, has 13 in this one as Jackson misses the first foul shot. Thunder have 3 team fouls already in the quarter 4 minutes in. The Grizzlies without one, 8:04 left. Jackson last scored late in the third quarter, none since. That's nearly 5 minutes ago. Jaren, 0 of 1 from the line. Cranks a second, that one is no good either. Bain grabs the loose ball, nobody boxed him out. He snags it and lays it in on the follow. That's a breakdown. First bucket for the Grizzlies of the quarter comes 4 minutes into the 4th and pulls them with an 18, 99-81. Bain, 14 points, 11 boards, a double-double. High post right, Hartenstein. Gives behind him to Joe. Isaiah to the wing. Snaps off a three-pointer that's way off. Hartenstein tips a rebound out of bounds as the Thunder continue to fire threes, and they're errant consistently since we've gotten to the second half. That was off balance without even setting his feet for Isaiah Joe. Jackson sits as Morant has Aldama with him. Barreling left, ball knocked away by Caruso. Another turnover. Dub blasting by Kennard, lays it up on the run and lays it in transition. Bully ball employed by Jalen Williams. Oh, don't be so mean. Timeout, Memphis. Technical foul called on Thomas Isolo. He thought his man Morant got clipped by Wallace, and he did, but there was no whistle. There have been plenty of whistles missed the other way as well. Thunder by 20 again, 101-81, running the Grizzlies into submission in Game 2, it appears. 19-1 in fast break points, 7:30 to play. A timeout call that will take. OKC up by a 101-81 count. This is Thunder basketball.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
With Mazio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazios.com.
Hi, it's me, your USPS Ground Advantage shipment. Just left the warehouse and hitting the road.
I know. Just got the notification.
Great. Smooth sailing so far. I'm almost there.
Yes, I know. I get all the updates.
Made it. Safe and sound.
I know.
Well, did you know I was with USPS the whole time?
Oh, yeah. I know.
Keep your business in the know with the USPS Ground Advantage service. Visit USPS.com/in-the-know.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs. The moment we've all been waiting for is here.
The fans now on the edge of their seats.
It's time to stay locked in to every single moment. Because you never know when history will be made. When it's win or go home, every moment matters. So don't miss a thing. NBA playoffs presented by Google continues on ABC, ESPN, TNT, and NBA TV.
Celebrate the playoffs. Love's is doubling the fuel discount in all Oklahoma stores on home game days with the Love's app. You'll get 20 cents off gas and 30 cents off diesel all day when the Thunder play at home. Download the Love's app and save. Fourth quarter belongs to the home team thus far in Game 2. OKC was challenged, up only 9, 86-77, late in the third quarter. Since rampaging on a 15-4 burst, 11-2 in the fourth quarter. The Isolo technical prior to the stoppage, the Memphis head coach gives the Thunder a shot at the free throw line on a technical. They've made 6 of 8 fourth quarter shots to 1 of 6 for the Grizz, and OKC has forced 3 turnovers in the quarter. 13 takeaways on the night for 23 points. They have 8 steals in Game 2 after 12 in Game 1. 2 of those by Shea, 4 by Caruso, along with a block. He's been an inspirational factor in Game 4. In 22 minutes, has 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 steals, and a block. He's plus 17 in his time on the floor. Shea reinserted will shoot the tech for the Thunder. He's got 22 to lead the way for Oklahoma City. 20 from Dub for a second straight game in this series. 14 for Holmgren, a rebound away from another double-double. And Caruso, 13 off the bench. Because Shea was inserted prior to the technical being, or after the technical was called. Dub's got to shoot it. Jalen 1 of 2 at the line. Crowd quiet, spins his knees, dip shoots, and it rolls in. Thunder by 21. Led by as many as 23 in a game in which they've never trailed, but the Grizzlies certainly have shown more fight in this one than they did in Game 1 Sunday. Santi Aldama, John Morant, Desmond Bain, Luke Kennard, and Zach Edey, the 5 for the Grizz against Holmgren, Wallace, Dub, SGA, and Lou Dort for the Thunder. Dort's on Morant, who has 17 as he did in Game 1. Gives it wide left to Bain. Holding as we have what? A holding foul called on the Thunder off the ball. That's the fourth Thunder team foul. They're out of fouls now. Any whistle against them from here results in the penalty situation. 7:23 left, 16 to shoot. Morant off the inbound. Bain run down by Dub, holds on the left wing. Whips it left baseline to Morant, sized up by Dort, holds. 6 to shoot. Morant on the wing to Bain, pump fake it. Drives into traffic, spins, nearly gave it up. Out front to Kennard, leaning in, fires a three that's short. It's going to be a shot clock violation. Thunder a great job denying Morant. As Dort saw to that, he was in the torture chamber and forced into the 14th Grizzly turnover on the night, the fourth in the fourth quarter. 102-81 Thunder leaning into what has been an extraordinarily elite skill set defensively. Far and away the best in basketball during the regular season. Mid-post left up, sizing up Morant, holding. Lobs it in deep to Holmgren. Backing down Aldama. Spins, comes left deep baseline, and lofts home a 3-foot hook. Chet Holmgren putting on some finishing touches at 16. 104-81. Thunder match the largest lead. 6:45 to play. Morant denied at the foul line. Steps away, fires anyway. A 20-foot stroke straight on, no good. Loose ball run down by Edey. Slams it off of Dort out of bounds to save the possession for the Grizz with 6:37 to play and 15 to shoot. Well, Memphis had some offensive traction until we spun to the fourth. Nothing working now as OKC has clamped them in a big way. 41% shooting on the night, 30% on threes for Memphis. Corner right, Bain, freed, fires a three of his own and nails it on cue. His second made three-pointer in 6 tries. He has 17 points in game 2. It's 104-84. That was Morant's 6th off the inbound. Grizz have 16 assists. The Thunder with 20 in game 2. Shea on the handle, 6:20 to play. Bump by Kennard, straightens up on Bain. Powers right, elevates and fades. The right side angle 13-foot jumper, not there. He's 8 of 22 tonight. Edey clears, giving to Morant. Ja across the timeline. Swooping left, a step on Dub. Weaving right, leans in, fires, and rattles in a 12-footer. But he is incredibly crafty, slippery, moving side to side off the bounce. Has 19 tonight. 5 straight Grizzly points make it 104-86. 5.5 to play. Blasting left up, behind the back dribbles, falls down. Needs help. Calls a timeout, got hit in the head by Desmond Bain without a whistle. The Grizzlies have no team fouls called in the quarter, and Dub, despite being cracked in the head by Bain, there's no whistle that ensues. OKC burns a timeout to save the possession, leading by 18. Actually, Bain grabbed him around the neck, and then his foot hit Dub in the face, but no whistle, or in the back of the head, I should say. How do you miss that? You got 3 officials on the floor. I'm not suggesting it was deliberate, but that's a foul. Blow the whistle. 5:51 left. Thunder 104. The Grizzlies 86. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Grizzlies had generated 35 second quarter points, 27 in the third. They outscored the Thunder 27-20 in the third quarter. Battled back to within 11 after 3. Since that time, totally stymied by the Thunder's outstanding defense on 3 of 10 fourth quarter shooting with 4 turnovers. They've been outscored in the fourth, 14-7. Thunder ball, 13 to shoot. Play about to resume. Grizzlies have a lot of aggression they can take out here. No team foul whistled against them yet in the quarter. Thunder at the foul limit. Cason Wallace joined by Dub, Shea, Chet Holmgren, and Lou Dort. Dub off the inbound straightaway. Angle left fires. A three-pointer that's on line. And in there, Cha-ching a Thunder bunny ball. Apparently he's okay after being clubbed in the head by the foot of Bain. 24 for Dub. And the Thunder lead 107-86. Morant back. Right wing three on the way, no good. Dub there for the miss. 5.5 left. Up the left side to Holmgren. Played by Edey. Swooping right down the lane. Jump stop. Spins. Sails it out front to Dub. Jab steps Aldama. Isolated. Looking to dribble. Lost it. Goes back to get it. 8 to shoot. Straight away Holmgren back to Dub. Powering right. Lost the dribble again. Shea has it in the right corner. Dancing on the dribble, feeds Dort. Stepping away, fires from the corner, a 3. In and out, no good. Wallace has the miss. Lobbing inside to Holmgren for the right-hand sledgehammer slam. Oh, baby, what a setup. Cason Wallace to high handoff, and Chet says thanks. Holmgren thumps it. He's got 18. 109-86 Thunder. Back up 23, matching their largest lead. Pippen right wing. Guarded by SGA, holds. Dumps it inside and 10 for Jackson. Lou Dort called for an over-the-back jab of the ball out of bounds and a foul. 4:49 to play. Mark Daigneault was asked the question before the game, do you like the playoffs where they allow things to get maybe more physical? He said, as long as the whistles are consistent, I'm good. They have not been consistent here. Grizzlies have been called for 12 personal fouls in the game, none in the fourth quarter. Thunder already over the foul limit with 4:49 to play. Jackson 1 and 2 at the line. Gets a roll on the first foul shot. He has 23 points in a bounce-back game 2 after 4 in game 1. But right now his team is in desperate straits, down 109-87. Edey out, Aldama in. Aldama's been held scoreless in the second half, has 7 points in the game. He's the three-point threat. The Thunder have smothered that, not allowing Memphis a whole lot of daylight from three. They're 9 of 28 in game 2 after converting only 6 of 34 in game 1. Jackson misses the second. No, it rolls in. Tried to climb out. Last foul called against the Grizzlies with 8:17 left in the third quarter. 109-88 Thunder. Shea pestered by Pippen between the rings. Lowers the shoulder left, driving, hooking to Holmgren. Sets up for an angle left three that's online but short. Shea's got the rebound low right. Corner right to Dort. Pump faking. Run at by Jackson. Foul by Jackson. No whistle. Burrows into the lane. Spins and fades. 10-foot jumper on the way. No good. Knocked down by Jackson. No whistle. Pippen the rebound. Scotty up the left side with 4:20 left. Jackson guarded by Dort. They wrestle inside for position. And Lou Dort called for a foul after Jackson was the aggressor the entire time. 4:17 to play. Jackson given 2 more gifts. Gets back to the line where his team is down 109-88. Well, familiarity breeds contempt. This is the 21st playoff game historically between these two Western Conference rivals. That's the most number of playoff games the Thunder played against any foe in the West. Jackson's first foul shot is good. Not clean, but good. 25 for Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight. His playoff career high is 33. He's made 10 of 17 shots in 31 minutes. Jackson readies with the second. His team down 20. That one's good. 19-point contest, 4:17 to play. And again, the Grizzlies can be really aggressive. They have no team fouls called against them the entire quarter. Wallace picked up at midcourt by Morant, pawing at him. Case in a low, crouching right-hand bounce. Shea screens high right for Wallace. Wallace guarded by Pippen. Morant's on Shea. Ambush from behind by Bain. Loses the ball. Desmond the other way. Lays it up and lays it in. That was not a good decision by Shea, not recognizing with a back to the basket he had a double-teamer coming. That's the Thunder's 5th turnover. Grizzlies run off 6 straight and trail 109-92. Gilgeous-Alexander isolated, slot right on Pippen. Steps away, fires an angle right three-pointer, an air ball by 2 feet. Holmgren reels in the loose ball. In the corner, reached in on by Jackson, who fouled him twice. Dishes to Dub for an angle left three, no good. Dort runs down with this shot. Dishing to Dub, blasting and kicking. Corner left to Shea open. Strokes to 3, left it short. Loose ball batted into the corner. Shea tried to wrap around and save it, but he touches the sideline. Thunder infatuated with 3-point shots tonight. They've taken 43 of them and made 14, 31%. And the Grizzlies are poking holes in what was a 23-point deficit moments ago. They get the ball back down 17 at 109-92. And again, Memphis has no team fouls in this fourth quarter. Hartenstein wanting to enter, got to the scorer's table late. It stays Dort, SGA, Holmgren, J-Dub, and Cason Wallace. Shea 8 of 24 shooting in game 2. Morant walks at front court. Dort greets him. Aldama screens high right. Shea now on Morant to a curl-cutting Bain. Steps back, fires an unguarded angle right three-pointer that's a brick. High for the rebound. Dort snags it in traffic and a foul, I should say a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Lou Dort coming up big on the glass, has 8 rebounds, 8 points. OKC on the backboard plus 6 rebounds, 47-41 over the Grizzlies. A very good rebounding team, but OKC has won the rebounding battle in both the first 2 games in this series. 3:13 to play. Thunder gathering forces to get focused for the stretch run up 109-92. We'll get there next. This is Thunder Basketball.
Power. It's more than what lights your home. It's what you do with it. And you do wonders. That's why OG&E works to make the way we bring you power even more reliable. The way you live is rapidly changing, so we're making your power even smarter. And as your energy needs change, we're working to keep your rates as low as possible. Because for power to work for everyone, we've got to make your power go further. At OG&E, we energize life.
Earlier tonight, Indiana took a 2-game lead in its opening round best of 7 against Milwaukee with a 123-115 Game 2 triumph. The scene in that series shifts for Game 3 to Milwaukee now with the Bucks down 0-2. Thunder bidding for a 2-game-to-none lead, but it's not over yet. 3:13 to play. The Grizzlies, who have shown their explosiveness offensively in this game, have the ball down 17 with 3:13 remaining. It's Holmgren, Dub, SGA, Lou Dort for the Thunder, and who's the fifth Thunder player? It's Isaiah Hartenstein. I misspoke. It is Thunder basketball up 17. They've taken the ball away 14 times again in Game 2 for 25 points, turning it over only 5 times themselves. Thunder are 2 of 18 from 3 this half. Dub working the angle, feeding Shea at the foul line. Squeezed by Pippen. 8 to shoot. Jab steps. Flashes left, tripped up, no whistle. Lays it up, no good. Tips up his own miss, no good. Hartenstein volleys it to Dort, up top to Dub. Thunder another second crack, dominating the offensive board here with 2:45 to play. Dub doubled out front, lobs in the lane to Hartenstein. Holding. Backdoor tried to slip the ball to Holmgren out of bounds. 2:39 to play. It's not been a pretty finish for the Thunder at all offensively. Up 109-92, seeking a stop. Pippen across the timeline, picked up by SGA. Looking left. Bane cuts and curls, has it right of the paint. Sealed by Hartenstein. Kicks out right wing to Morant. Looking for space against Dort. Comes out front to Survey. Out the stutter step. Blasting inside. Up and under. Scoops and scores with the left hand. He has 21, and the Grizz are down 15. 109-94. 2:15 left. Gilgeous-Alexander on a rough shooting night, crossing the timeline with 22 points. Crowd rises as one to encourage the Thunder to the finish line. Shea with 10 to shoot, 40 feet away. Pulls up, fires a lean-in angle right three, and it's in there. Cha-ching the Thunder money ball. He got hit without a whistle, has 25 now. Thunder 112, the Grizzlies 94. The lead back to 18 inside the 2-minute mark. Jackson on the handle. Slot right Aldama. On the baseline finds Morant. One-on-one on Holmgren. Steps away, fires a rainbow 20-foot jumper that goes. He's got 23 in Game 2. 112-96. Well, the Grizzlies, I think, have the hint they can compete with the Thunder off of Game 2 as they will return home for Game 3 on Wednesday. Shea, hand check by Pippen out front. Swoops right. Reached in on a foul by Morant. How about that? They blew a whistle against a Grizzly defender on that reach-in. So that's the first in the game's last 2 minutes. Side out Thunder. 1:37 to play. Thunder during the regular season won 13 games wire to wire. Bidding to win wire to wire in Game 2 here. Never trailing, leading by as many as 23, owning a 16-point edge now. Dort gets it into Dub between the rings. Shea now comes to a slot right, near midcourt, doubled by Jackson and Pippen, crosses over. Bounce passes low right to Hartenstein, pushes up, 5-footer right baseline, no good. Holmgren gets it back, and finessefully flushes. He's got his second straight double-double with 20 points and 11 boards. Long leading Aldama out in front. Lays it up, Holmgren blocks his layup. Dub has the loose ball, and it's over now in Game 2. 114-96 Thunder. Holmgren, a dunk and a swat, his third rejection. They rise as one at Paycom Center, applauding the number 1 seeded Thunder. Shea swoops right, lays it up on the run, rolls off, follow Doug Hartenstein, exclamation point. 116-96. A minute to play. Morant, right side Pippen, corner right Aldama, catch shoot rainbow 3 up, off. Offside rebound Bane. Bounce feeds to Aldama, open again, his slot right 3 is up and good. 116-99 with 51 seconds to play. Thunder need not shoot again. They're secure in win in duplicate off of a Game 1 51-point blitzing of the Grizzlies, up 17 right now with 40 seconds left. Jalen Williams on the handle. Played by Bane up the right side. Top of the key, Holmgren slashing right on Aldama, spins left. Elevates and fades, 7-foot jumper short. Tip follow, no good by Hartenstein. Bats into the corner. It's into the Thunder bench and goes back to the Grizzlies with 27 seconds to play. OKC 116, the Grizzlies 99. Morant crossing the timeline, Willie shoot. Corner right Aldama, pump faking Holmgren. Burrows baseline, shovel feeds Bane, floats it up, and Holmgren blocks that. It's out at midcourt, Shea's got it. Galloping the other way, he will throw it down with the right hand. Finishing touches tonight, baby. 118-99 Thunder with 15.1 left. Holmgren busting out a block party late here with a couple of big swats in the lane. Morant shovel feeds Jackson. Burrowing his way down the lane, got away with a travel, floats it up off the window, no good. The follow dunk is by Aldama, wipe it out, it was in the cylinder. That's offensive interference, and with 5.4 to play, staccato applause busting out at Paycom Center. The rite of spring is back. OKC Thunder playoff basketball, downtown Oklahoma City, there's nothing like it. And the number 1 seed Thunder take command in this series by going up 2 victories to none, emphatically roughing up the Grizzlies again. 118-99, the Game 2 final. A 51-point win in Game 1 gives way to a 19-point shellacking of the 8th-seeded Grizz in Game 2. The winner of the first 2 games in a best-of-7 series, as long as it's the home team, have gone on to win that series 92.3% of the time historically. Thunder in Fat City headed to Memphis now for Game 3 on Thursday at 8:30, where the scene will shift, and the Grizzlies hope their fate will as well. They've lost 11 consecutive times to Oklahoma City now, last beating the Thunder in December of 2022. All that matters now is it's 2 games to none in favor of the Thunder. They're 2 wins away from advancing to the Western Conference semifinals. Outstanding overall performance tonight as the Grizzlies certainly brought more heat, brought more force, brought a better overall effort, but the Thunder were equal to it to win 118-99. We expect we'll be joined by a Thunder player downstairs here in a moment. Casey Wallace, I think, putting on the headset. Queso's had his moments in this series. Tonight with 5 points, he had 3 assists, a couple of rebounds. Also a steal and a block. Putting on the headset for us as the Thunder win Game 2 emphatically, 118-99, outscoring the Grizzlies 28-20 in the fourth, en route to the wire-to-wire drubbing of Memphis to go up 2 games to none in the series. Casey, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Casey Wallace joining me downstairs. So take me through the emotion of this game after that massive victory Sunday where you were really never challenged. In this game, you were. The Grizzlies played a whole lot better. What did it take to ward them off to win this?
We was very focused coming into the game. You know, we knew it was going to be a tougher game this time. You know, they're a hungry team trying to win. So just sticking to who we are and sticking to our game plan.
You enter the fourth quarter up 11 and really stymied their offense defensively in that fourth. What was key to that? You totally shut them down, shut them out the first 3+ minutes of the fourth.
Just trying to take their hope. You know, when they have confidence, you know, they're a hard team to stop. So we tried to take that out early, and it worked in our favor.
You guys brought a 0-0 mentality into this game. You grabbed a big lead at the end of the first quarter and rode that out to a win by 19. What accounts for that, Case, and how do you guys do that at such a young age?
We just enjoy the game. You know, we come in every game with a clear mind, and we want to go out there and have fun. So at the end of the day, that's what it's about, and it shows every night.
You were the best team in Thunder history on the road in the regular season at 32-8, second best in the league this season. What's important for you heading to Memphis now for Game 3 on Thursday for an 8:30 tip?
Taking care of ourselves on this day off and, you know, just coming in to the next game ready and fueled up.
Up 2-0 in this series. Can you be 0-0 mindset in that game?
Definitely. You know, that's what we've been preaching all year.
Congrats on this one, Casey. Great effort. We'll see you in Memphis.
Thank you.
All right, Thunder up 2 games to none in this best-of-7 opening round series, showing why they're the 1 seed in the Western Conference. Wire to wire tonight, the Grizzlies certainly packed more of a wallop. They dug in and certainly competed in Game 2 after being shellacked